up for grabs now. Thomas, right at the end.
And it's Tony Adam put through by Steve Ball. Would you believe it? Is in for Arsenal and sweeps it home. It's Bergkamp. That's magnificent. He stripped it away from Carr. Henry!
And it's Arsenal! Arsenal FC! With my fervency!
It's time to go!
How are we, people? How are we? Yes, in the house, the Banster house. I know what you're all thinking. You're all thinking, nice to see you, Diesel, but where's your sidekick? Where's Terry? Well, because this is a game that doesn't include Sir Mikel Arteta, obviously, Terry don't want to know, does he? You know, if it's not Mikel, if he's not about, if we can't see his good looks, Spanish good looks on the game, the man don't want to know, does he? Oh, there you go. Bit of banter straight away for you all. So listen, FA Cup final, yeah? FA Cup final. This is a big game, and I tweeted it earlier on. I know a few of you saw it, liked it and retweeted it. Unlike a lot of fans nowadays, I still hold the FA Cup sacred. I still think it's a big occasion, and it just takes me back to when we were kids. Really, you know, the FA Cup. Let's be honest, it was an occasion. It was a big day out. You know, when we were kids, we'd wake up early. You know, you'd put it on the box. The FA Cup was on more. The FA Cup final, it was on more than one channel, wasn't it? Let's be real, it was. You know, you used to see the players at the hotel. You used to see the players leave the hotel. You used to see the players on the coach making their way to the stadium. Then you'd see the players coming off the coach. Then you'd see the players walking around the pitch in their suits. It was lovely. It was a day. It was a day occasion. You know, I was a kid. Obviously, you know, my dad and uncles and all that. You know, get the beers in, get takeaway, and we'd make a day of it. It was a proper lads' day. Unfortunately, fast forward to today. It's not really that big of an occasion anymore. I mean, the FA Cup final is being played today, and yet there are still a couple of league games on. Wrong, in my opinion. But anyway, how nice is it? This is going to be a stress-free stream, right? No Terry to wind me up, right? We could just have a laugh, catch a bit of joke, hopefully watch a decent game. Two good sides. Miles in front of us, by the way. So, as I said, it's going to be stress-free. Now, before we crack on, first things first, let's see who's in the chat. Arsenal Manic, hope you're well, mate. And I've read your message, Arsenal Manic, and I totally agree with you. Regular streams is the way forward. You know, if we're going to grow this thing and we're going to keep Claude's legacy alive, then obviously, yeah, going forward, from Monday onwards, really, we're going to it's going to be full steam ahead as well. All right. So yeah, we're looking at putting streams on here every single day. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. Yeah. If we're going to go down, if we can't do it, we can't do it. But at least we can turn around and say we gave it our best shot. So with that being said, Arsenal Manic, hope you're well. Seamus Moore, hope you're well, mate. Warren's team talk in the chat. Warren, thank you for your message earlier on. Everybody, Warren's only got 42 subscribers. For me, that's absolutely shocking and it's disgusting. Let's get Warren to 100 subs. Yeah, let's do it. Everybody in the chat right now, subscribe to Warren's Team Talk. So just type that in YouTube and subscribe to him. His content's really good, to be fair. Really good, really knowledgeable. All right, so he doesn't deserve to only have 42. He deserves at least 100 minimum. So let's all help him out today, yeah? Come on. Warren's a massive supporter of ours, so it's only right that we return the favour. James Dunlop's in the chat. Hope you're well, James. El Keo's in the chat. Omar. My cousin Omar, come on. Essex Hammer, love you, bruv. Hope you're well. Tony Blackwell, come on. Come on, Tone. Hope you're good, mate. Who else we got? Jake Semister, my guy Jake. Max Onley's in the chat. Hope you're well, Max. I'm seeing a lot of the same names. I want a new one. Where's the new ones? Oh, thank God. Steve R FC7. Hope you're well, mate. Tahir's in the chat. Timekeeper Tahir. I was a few minutes late to here. I'm surprised that you didn't mention that, mate. You normally do. You normally have a go at me, didn't you? David Brent, the Brentmaster General. Come on. Hope you're good. I think that's it. No, it's not. Sam Myers in the chat. Hope you're well, Sam. Bertrand's in the chat. Hope you're good, Bertrand. Stephen Creamer. Hope you're good, mate. Randy Viper. Come on, Randy. You love you, mate. Where's your partner in crime, Ricardo? I haven't seen him yet. Madrista's in the chat. Madrista, thank you. Hope you're well, mate. Always leave us a nice message, you do. So thank you very much. Delwyn's in the chat. Hope you're well, Delwyn. Thank you very much, mate. Hit the like button or not. Totally up to yourselves. I'm not going to force you. AJ Byatt, hope you're good, mate. Big up, Diesel. Thank you for doing this watch along. Glad to be part of the stream. Come on. Without you guys, there is no stream. Let's just get that right. Static, love you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Who else have we got? I will get there. People. I will get there. Twofold's in the chat. Hope you're well. Ben Brady's in the chat. Crutella, love that name. Rhymes with my favourite sweet. Ha! Come on. Oh, my God, Bertrand, stop it. Bertrand, you spoil me, you do. You spoil me. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for becoming a member. You was always part of the family anyway, but that has just cemented you into the Banster family. Thank you very much. We will be doing a member stream, guys, just so you know, either Monday or Tuesday. It's probably going to be, I'd say Tuesday. But if we do change it to Monday, just keep an eye on the community tab on the channel, all right? And we'll keep you all informed on there. We're going to be doing member streams from next week onwards, right? We will not miss a week, okay? So, right, because you guys, you need to get your money's worth. You've been paying for it, and we have been shocking at doing member streams. I hold my hands up. We have. Listen, I've always been honest with you. I always will. We have been shocking, but that ends from next week, all right? So we will be doing a lot more. And the member streams that we have been doing, they do get very, very heated. So beware, people, all right? Beware, because it does get a bit lively in there. If that's not your thing, then it's probably best you don't become a member. If you like a bit of that, please join. El Kio, thank you very much. Oh, look at that. Look, straight in, El Kio. Straight in, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a sirloin steak only for me tonight because I'm the only one on the stream, so I'm going to have a steak all to myself. Thank you very much. El Kio has put big up Diesel. It's definitely a shame that the FA Cup isn't what it used to be. I think semi-finals should be at neutral grounds also. Yeah, mate, I totally agree. Couldn't agree more. It's not an occasion anymore, is it? It's just another game, and it's so sad. Do you know what? A lot of the things that I loved about life, right? I was having this chat with Terence. Almost said Terry there. Terence. The other day. All the things that I love are all the things that are dying out now. Like nightlife. When we named all the clubs that we used to go to back in the day, and every single club I used to go to, it's not there anymore. It's such a PC world now. You've got to be so careful on what you say because people are going to judge you for it and try and hang you. It's that cancel culture and all that rubbish, right? So you've got to be very careful now. It's everything. The FA Cup final. That's not how it was back in the day. It's just, I'll tell you what, it's changing, man, and it's not for the better, in my opinion. But anyway, El Kio, thank you very much for that, mate. Thank you. Always support us, you do, so really appreciate that. Beaker's in the chat as well. Beaker, thank you very much, mate. Hope you're good. Ethan's in the chat. Ethan, hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Rivalry Aside Pod. Subscribe to these guys. That's a very good channel, actually. I'm very good, mate. Hope you're well. I think that's about it. I think I've covered everyone. Twofold, get Lee Gunner on. Yeah, mate, do you know what? I did ask Lee earlier on, but Lee is so busy. But listen, got to know Lee really well lately, the last month or two. Absolute I don't care what anybody says about this bloke, right? Controversial, yes, he may be controversial, but you know what? He says it as it is, right? You know what I mean? He lays it all out and he says it how it is. And do you know what? The amount of hate that man gets And 9 times out of 10, he's right. Let's be honest. You know, so no, he's a diamond bloke, mate. He's a diamond bloke. You know, you're looking for a friend, someone like him. That's what you call a mate who'll have your back. All right, so that's what I will say about Lee. Top bloke. Same with Kenny Ken as well. Love those two to bits. Big them up. Lily Kell, what's happened to your hat, Diesel? Well, a certain someone took it, Lily, didn't they? So I've now got to try and get another one. But no, it's all right. You're welcome. It's the hat's with Claude. The least I could have done. He loved my hat. Always trying to take it, but I wouldn't let him. But I let him have it. Bless him. And do you know what, guys? Speaking of Lily, there, I've just seen the final cut for the funeral, which we're going to put on the channel very, very soon. And the worst thing I could have done, if I'm honest, knowing that I'm doing the stream right now, worst thing I could have done was watched it. Really, I should have watched it after this stream, because I watched it and it just sort of took me back, and very emotional. And but yeah, so I shouldn't really have watched it. But anyway, it just takes it all back, doesn't it? Miss the bloke so much. Honestly, guys, you have no idea how much I miss him. But somehow we just got to try and get through this anyway. Static, I'm not too good, man. I'm a little bit sick this weekend, but I'm getting better, bro. Oh, you're up, man, yeah? Nothing serious. Hopefully not anyway. Hopefully see you back on our channel soon, bro. It was great having you and Claude on. No, and listen, mate, Dom, anytime. Do you know what, Tom? One of the best watch-alongs I've done was when you was with us, when we played West Ham. It was absolutely brilliant. So, mate, listen, you're always welcome, yeah? You're a real one, Dom. You know that. Smash the likes, please, guys. Smash the likes. I'm on my own. Come on, it's the least you can do. Please help me. Right, remove that. I'm not as technically savvy as Terry, people, but I am trying. Poor old Terry. He gets battered from pillar to post. But you know what, Warren? You know, if he refuses to see the truth, then he's going to get battered, doesn't he? You know, I do feel sorry for him, but only to a certain point. I don't feel sorry for him totally, because, you know, we can't all be wrong. Let's be honest, we can't all be wrong, you know. In fact, I don't feel sorry for him here, because he winds me up on purpose. I've seen Arsenal Manic's comments. Arsenal Manic says it. He winds me up. He does. And it's my fault because I keep biting. I shouldn't, but I do. Respect. No, man, listen, it's all about respect, mate. Come on. It's all about respect. Diesel, you need to referee Terry versus Gunner too. This time the gloves are off. Mate, I'm telling you, listen, we need to get that set up. And yeah, we will. We will at some point. We will get it set up. I'll tell you something. Terry's not got a leg to stand on when it comes to Arteta, especially now. You know, we've all seen the truth. The signature. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Really appreciate that. The second one, I believe. Is it the second super chat? Yes, it is. It's the second one. Come on. Rodgers is the answer for Arsenal. Mate, I would take Brendan Rodgers in a heartbeat. Top manager. And do you know what? I genuinely think he would be a really good fit for Arsenal. I really do. So, yeah, I would take that all day long, mate. Chris Davidson's in the chat. Hope you're well, Chris. Hope you're well, mate. What else have we got before we move on to the game? Anything. Diesel can see it cuts you now. We're all here to get through this and carry on. Yeah, cheers, Tone. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, you guys are awesome, man. You guys are quality anyway, so I've got no worries, man. John Hall, I hope you're well, John. Keep on going, Diesel. Do you know what? The last couple of streams we have, for some reason, we were disconnected from Facebook. So when you don't have Facebook on, it really does affect the figures. We've reconnected it, obviously, clearly now, as you can see by John's comments. So Facebook comment from John. Thank you very much, mate. Good to see that. Obviously, yeah, we're live on Facebook as well as Twitter, and obviously on here as well. So, thank you very, very much. Where's that comment? Geez, I've lost my voice, but I'm getting there, man. I'm better now compared to 3 days. You lost your voice, Static? Oh yeah. What you been up to, mate? Huh? Been doing some. You've been up to naughties. because that always happens to me when I lose my voice. I've been up to noughties. So you ain't got to tell us all on stream. You can tell us later. Yeah, tell us off camera. God damn. I know that people are right, mate, and things are opening up, eh? Yeah. Yeah, people have been locked in their houses for over a year. Now everyone's on the ravage now. There's some savage people. I'm one of them, by the way. Nice one, Tone. Lily Kell, good to see you on the channel. Hope you're good. AJ Byte, this is the best stream chat I am a part of. Big up the Banster family and Diesel. AJ, come on. Exactly, mate. Thank you very, very much. Right, I haven't missed no super chats of. Oh, yes, I have. Yes, I have. Randy Viper. Silly me. How can I miss Randy? Come on. Randy, mate. Listen, once again, thank you very much. You always help us out every single stream, mate. Randy's put not to watch along without a Viper super chat. Come on, Randy. That's what I was waiting for, mate. If I didn't see that, I would have shut up shop early. Watch along. It's just not the same without a super chat from you, mate. Nice one. No, honestly, all joking aside, I really appreciate that, Randy. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. I know times are hard at the moment, people. So listen, you know, anyone who does that, you know, honestly, it's humbling. Thank you very, very much. Chris Davidson, Diesel, thoughts on Laka looking to sign a new deal. I think Laka is okay, but we need a goal scorer and he plays too deep. We need better. Chris, I'd sell him. Listen, just so you know, that leads me on perfectly to one of the streams we're going to do next week. We're going to do a stream next week where we're going to talk about, you know, realistic targets for Arsenal next season. What's realistic? What players do we need to ship out? What players do we need to sign? Laka, sell him. Get 35 million for him. Sell him. He works hard, yes, but that should be a given with any player, right? Any player who plays at a club like the Arsenal, that's a given to work hard. I'm sick and tired of all this. Yeah, but he works hard. We should keep him because he works hard. And what? You know, couldn't care less. You know, they should be working hard anyway. You're at the Arsenal. You know, you're at the Arsenal. Come on, you know, we ain't no tin pot club. This is the Arsenal, right? That's your right to. These are multi-millionaire. Well, don't get me started, Chris. You know what I'm like. You know, multi-millionaire players. You know, they're picking up their hundreds of thousands of pounds every single week, right? Give it to me. I'll show you what hard work is. Anyway, right. Believe it or not, this is an FA Cup final watch-along. It's not about me ranting. So let's go for the teams very quickly. I forgot, blimey, they kicked off already. Very quickly, guys, before I get to the game. Okay, so in goal for Chelsea, Kepa. Azpilicueta, they're playing a back three from what it looks like. So Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva and Rudiger. In midfield, the wing-back, Reece James. Then in midfield, you've got N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, Marcos Alonso, left wing back. Hakim Ziyech, Mason Mount, and Timo Werner. And very quickly for Leeds, you've got Schmeichel in goal, Soyuncu, Johnny Evans, Fofana in defence. In midfield, you've got Luke Thomas, Youri Tillemans, Wilfred Ndidi, Castagna, Ayoze Perez, and up front, you've got Jamie Vardy and Ionici, one of them. All right, so I've got no one to say. Every time I go to say this line, my famous line, I always think of you, Tony Blackwell. What minute you in? Hey? Right, let's have a look. Right, don't shoot me, guys. Don't shoot me because I may not be in time with you guys. Okay, so right, 7 minutes 10, 7:11, 7:12, 7:13. That's where I am, people. Sync up or not is totally up to you. At the moment, it's Chelsea 0, Leicester 0. Chelsea got a corner. Oh, crossed in. Leicester have cleared it. It's got a slight pinball at the moment. I don't like Leicester's kit, if I'm honest. It's like a dark red, isn't it? No, it's not. Yeah, it's like purple. Chelsea are in blue. So basically, Leicester are playing left to right, Chelsea are right to left. Brendan Rodgers, look at that. Look, Brendan Rodgers is on screen right now. That's what you call a proper manager. I'd kill to have Brendan. I'd kill to have him. Honestly, I really would. Proper manager. Today, I am a Leicester fan. Just so you know, I'm a Leicester fan. I want Leicester to win. Sent a message earlier on to Lee Chappie. Big up, Lee. Wishing him good luck for the game. Unfortunately, I think Chelsea are going to win this. They're in 2 finals. I think they're going to win this, but I think they're going to lose the Champions League final. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I didn't know that, mate. Hang on. Let's have a look. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Arsenal Manic Sandy's on BBC One. I wasn't aware of that. Hang on. Hang on. I should have been aware of that, but I wasn't. Hang on. 2 secs. Right, so if it's on there, I should be able to be a lot more, far more ahead. Hang on, give me 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. Right, let's have a look. Right, while I'm waiting for that. Come on, you foxes. I said 2-1 Chelsea, though. Yeah, I think Chelsea are going to win it. Yeah, I've seen the new away kit. I like the cannon. I do like it, to be fair, AJ. I'm not going to buy it if someone buys it for me. And by that, I'm not on about you guys. I'm on about family members. Yeah, then, do you know what? Yeah, it's all good. I'll wear it, but I'm not physically putting my hand in my pocket to buy it. I'm sorry. I'm all about change at this club. So I can't have that. You know, it's not about feeding the cronkies. I want these guys out. These guys are responsible for us having a piss poor manager, in my opinion. I don't blame Mikel for taking the job. I really don't. I blame them. I blame those guys for giving it to him. Absolute joke. Right. Okay. BBC One. It's on. I am on 10:29, 10:30, 10:31, 10:32. Am I ahead at all? Is that an improvement? You guys tell me. I hope penalties. What about you, Diesel? Extra more minutes in of football. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to go to penalties, mate. I think Leicester are going to start well, but I think Chelsea, in the end, I think they'll just have too much for them. You know. But I do think I do think Man City are going to win the Champions League. I think this is Pep's time. I know Chelsea have beaten Man City twice, but I've just got a feeling that Guardiola is going to pull this off. You know, he didn't win the Champions League when he was at Bayern Munich. He's not won it here at Man City, but I don't think he'll have a better chance of winning it than what he has now. And I think he knows that, and he's going to go all out. I said this the other day to a Chelsea fan. I said, your best chance of beating Man City, you just need to bully them. Just bully them, be in their faces, stop them from playing their game. If you do that, you know, you've got a right good chance. But I've just got a feeling Man City, they're going to be pumped up for that because I think Pep will get them pumped up. And guys, very quickly, right, can I also just say this? Yeah, I tweeted it out the other day. I know a lot of you guys have seen it. Yeah. Someone put on Twitter. I don't know who the bloke is. Right. Someone put on Twitter about Pep Guardiola has come out. He's come out in defence of Arteta and basically said, "Oh, he's the right man for Arsenal. You know, and next season he's really going to get him sorted out." And people are believing this crap. It's just bollocks, man. Listen, I tweeted it out, right? I saw it and I thought, I've got to say something. You know, I can't just read that and obviously not comment, right? Pep Guardiola, I love Pep, by the way, but Pep's no dickhead, right? He's no idiot, yeah? Right? He said that for two reasons. Number one, they're mates, right? They're friends, yeah? right? Whether Arteta is shit or not, right? That's his boy. You know, he's not gonna slag him off, is he? Of course, he's gonna boost him up. But and the second point, and the most important point is that while Pep Guardiola knows that while Arteta is here, we are no threat. We're not a threat to anyone, right? So don't get it twisted, people. Don't believe all that crap. You know, because there's a lot of fans who read that and think, oh, well, if Pep said it, he must be all right then. Arteta must be good if Pep said it. No, trust me, there's more to it, right? There is more to it. All these managers know, on all the pundits, all the crap that Gary Neville talks about, oh, he needs time, and Tim Cahill. I mean, come on, Tim Cahill and Mikel Arteta, you know, they're the best of mates, you know, the best friends. Of course, Tim Cahill's going to come out and, you know, speak positive about him, right? But at the end of the day, these top managers know, that while Mikel is here, we're not a threat to anyone. They also know if we sacked Mikel and we got ourselves a top-class manager, right, a lot of these managers, right, would start worrying, But until that time, we're not a threat. We're not a threat, are we? You know, let's be honest, we're not. So it's like Ryan Mason. Ryan Mason's at Tottenham, That's only going one way. That's going down. I don't want Ryan Mason to go. I want Ryan Mason to get the job full time, because I know Ryan Mason ain't doing jack shit at Tottenham. He ain't doing nothing there. So there you go. Don't be fooled. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, right. Chelsea, they had a bit of a chance there. I think that was Rudiger. He's got a mask on. Looks like Batman. Anyway, he had a chance. It went wide. Leicester now on the attack. Oh, he's been dragged back there by Ziyech. Free kick to Leicester. They've taken it quick. Okay, Soranchu's on the ball now. Oh. I think that was a long pass by Castagna, but obviously Chelsea intercepted it. They've now gone back. Rudiger's on the ball now. Passes it to Alonso. It looks like a midfield battle at the moment. It's all going on in the middle. Bit of a slow start for both teams, but do you know what? This should, on paper anyway, this should be a good game. It should be. I think once it gets going. Oh, crossed in by Leicester. Oh! Jamie Vardy had a chance there, but blocked by a Chelsea player. Out to Alonso. He tries to clear it. Comes off a Leicester player. It's out for a Chelsea throw. Unlucky. See, Vardy's another one. I'd love to have had Vardy at Arsenal. That was when I realised, people, that this is where Arsene Wenger really downgraded us, right? Because we tried to get Vardy, and with all due respect to Leicester, you know, if you're playing at Leicester and you get a phone call from Arsenal, and you're umming and ahhing about it, and you decide to stay rather than going to the Arsenal, that's when you know we've got some serious issues. 10 times the size of Leicester. You know, we are still a pull. I don't care what anyone says. Arsenal are still a big pull, whether it be managers or players. You know, I've seen certain streams this week, and they've had some absolute muppets on there talking about, oh well, you know, if Mikel goes, you know, there's no other manager in world football who's going to come in and do any better. Like, that's what I'm hearing at the moment. I'm thinking, did you just say that? Did I just hear that right? So let's just, better the devil you know, yeah? So let's just stick with Mikel. Let's just stick with him, because we don't know anyone else in world football. No other manager in world football could come in and get us better than 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, yeah? No other manager in world football could do it. So let's just stick with what we got. Do you know what? I'll tell you, the mentality of some of these fans, it winds me up. I'm not one to like go for people, yeah, but honestly, when they're chatting crap like that, I find it very hard to hold my tongue, because do you know what? some of these people have got big followings as well, you know, right? You know, they've got big followings. People listen to this crap. They listen to it and they want to know, they wonder why we're in the gutter. Not only the club, but this fan base. It's an absolute joke. Calm down. Right, not much going on here at the moment, people. So I'm going to go through some comments. A lot of our fan base are the biggest clowns and are sheep and have an IQ of Binley. Yeah, it's true, mate. It's true, Chris. It's true. I'm not lying. It's true. Exactly, Warren. Yeah, he knows we're not a threat. You know, listen, Pip ain't stupid, mate. You know, he ain't stupid. He knows what time it is. Schmeichel's got the ball. These are the question. What minute you on? 30, 36, 30, 37, 30, 38. For anyone who's coming late, the game is being shown live on BBC One. Thank you, Arsenal Manic, for letting me know that. So, yeah, BBC One. And I think there are quite a few people who, for whatever reason, they're unable to watch the game. So welcome into the chat. And, come watch it with us. Twofold. Mikel is the luckiest manager in the league. He is so arrogant when he has nothing to back him up. At least Wenger was successful in his first 8 years when he was also arrogant. Yep, I'd agree with that. Yeah, Mikel isn't arrogant. He's arrogant, mate. I'll never forget when Aaron Ramsey... I remember when Mikel was linked to us before, and Aaron Ramsey come out and he basically said, I don't want him here, because he was arrogant. Yeah. Apparently, a lot of players have been leaking stuff like that about Mikel. You know, players who have played alongside him, been in the same dressing room as him. A few of them have said he is arrogant. You know, he's an absolute arsehole. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, it's I'm sorry. You know, you don't go from the janitor to becoming the CEO overnight. It just don't happen. It doesn't happen at any other club, you know, except us. You know, we can talk about Frank Lampard, but at least he had a year under his belt with Derby, and even then, it was way too early for him. Way too early for him to have got the Chelsea job, right? Arteta was a coach. Yeah, this is why me and Terry argue so much, because two or three players, Man City players, come out and said he's really improved me. He's a really good coach. He's really brought my game on. And Terry's heard that, read it in the paper and thought, oh, that'll do me. I want Mikel now. No, don't work like that. No, coaching and managing are there's chalk and cheese. They are two totally different jobs, right? He's the manager. He's the number one. It's on his shoulders. And I think we can all see, people, over the season, especially in the last few weeks, the job is too big for him. It's too big for him. I don't care what anybody says. All this rubbish about I'll give him until Christmas next season. I'm seeing ex-Arsenal players on certain streams coming out saying that. How are you still backing this man? Right? Stop it. Come out and say what you really feel. Right? Stop doing it for likes, because you know likes and retweets and subs, and you're afraid you might upset someone, or you might upset her, or he might have a go at you, or she might not. I don't know. Whatever. It's just it winds me up. It's one thing from us fans, yeah, but when you're hearing ex-Arsenal players, by the way, ex-Arsenal players who have been at this club and played alongside proper players, proper ballers, leaders, captains, generals, played under top managers, yeah. So you should know better than any of us what it's like to wear the badge, what it's like, and yet. I'm not seeing that when you're talking. All I'm hearing is a load of absolute crap. No, I don't care. No, I don't care. Ex-Arsenal player or not. I love these guys as players, but when it comes to talking about the club today, you're chatting crap. Don't care what anyone says, and that is my opinion. Shoot me for it. Couldn't care less. Not paying my bills. Diesel, when you pick up advice for the birds? Oh, mate. Listen, Randy, Just be yourself, man. Just be yourself. I was in the gym, right, the other day, yeah. I was on the rowing machine. And what we do now is see when we're finished with something, we have to go and get the tissue and the spray and then wipe it down and all that. So I finished. I went to get the tissue in that, and then this girl, and she's stunning, right? I see her in there every day. Absolutely stunning, right? She asked, "Are you finished with that? Can I use it?" I went, "Yeah. I'm just going to wipe it for you, babe." And then after I wiped it, she went, "Oh, thank you for that." I went, "No, that's all right. Listen, I've got to tell you this. I see you in here I'm not a weirdo. I'm not a wrong. But I've just got to tell you this, right? I see you in here every single day, and I think you are absolutely stunning." I had to tell her. She went, "Oh, stop it, thank you." I went, "No, that's all right. That's all right. Listen, if I had to tell you because I'm one of those guys. Oh, what if? Do you know what I mean? So I thought, yeah, if I don't tell you now, I never will. So I just wanted to tell you, you're absolutely stunning. Enjoy your day, and that was it. Every time now I see her, always a smile and da-da-da-da, and you never know. You could go somewhere, it might not. But the girl's absolutely stunning. Stunning. Yeah, there's a lot of nice girls in there, but you know, like you get them girls who just they hold your attention. Yeah, that's what she does. Not that I stare, not much anyway. But yeah, Randy, just be yourself, mate. Be yourself. Way to a girl's heart is humour. If you can make them laugh, mate, you're halfway there. Trust me on that. It's not about your looks or whatever. It's that. If you're good with your mouth, you're quick with it. Complimentary to them, charm them, and make them laugh. Those things, mate. Trust me, you won't struggle. AJ Diesel, I need to say a really big thank you to you two, you and Terry, and the rest of the Banster family. You really helped me out in a lot of ways. So thank you so much, mate. From one gunner to another. Come on, AJ, anytime, man. I should be thanking you. Never got to thank us, mate. Never got to thank us, honestly. But thank you, mate. It's really nice of you. Terry, did you see Mikel Arteta? Terry, did you see Terry? Is he in? Did you see Mikel Arteta having a go at Sky? He really got stuck into them. It was embarrassing. He's under pressure, Warren. Mikel's under pressure. You know, at the start of the season, cool, calm, collected. See him now, he's rattled. You know, he's openly come out after the game and said, "I tried everything. I've tried everything." So when a manager says that your everything wasn't enough, then surely it's time to go. Rest in peace, Claude. It's time to go. How he's still here, it's just shocking, mate. It's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Do you know what? I love this club. I've supported Arsenal, obviously, you know, since I was, 5, 6. And I tell you something, I've never been more embarrassed to be an Arsenal fan. And I hand on heart, I genuinely mean that. I'm embarrassed to be an Arsenal fan. People ask me who I support. I mention, I say it through gritted teeth. It's embarrassing. I don't care. Diesel, is Terry more or less deluded than headphones? No, Terry's more deluded, mate, because at least Ty's now Arteta out. Yeah, Terry still isn't. So that Terry's the clear winner there, mate. Diesel, you're good, mate. Can't even hear her on the bed. What's your secret? The old pillow trick tone. Yeah. Couple of pillows over the old boat race, mate. You won't hear a thing. Trust me. Did you hear Thierry Henry flew into a rage when he saw that Xhaka was playing for Arsenal? Yeah, it come out, didn't it? It was leaked. I think when Xhaka was made captain, I think Thierry Henry had a bit of a he flew into a rage about that, and rightly so as well. Rightly so. But listen, Thierry ain't stupid, mate. He sees this club now. He sees these players, and none of this lot would have. They wouldn't have got near the teams that Henry played in. Nowhere near, and not any of them. Not any of them. Yeah, he knows what time it is. He was the one who said it. I go back to it all the time. He was the one who said, Thierry Henry, it's all nice at the Arsenal. It's all nice. It's all comfortable. Everyone's friendly, and it's all marshmallows and Disney and comfort. Nah, he knows he ain't stupid. Come on, Diego. My gym is a meat market, mate. I'm telling you now, it is. I'm telling you now, mate. Seriously, you've got to remember, a lot of people have been locked up more or less for over a year. Yeah, you know what I mean? Everyone's animals at the moment, mate. I'll tell you something, mate. I'll tell you what else as well. Yeah, I know a few. I know quite a few couples, right? Who are they're with each other, but they're not really happy, right? And that's both of them. Yeah. But obviously, you know, we all get our escapism, whether it be, you know, we go to work, you know, so, you know, you spend the evening with your partner, but that's enough. Obviously, you're at work during the day, so you don't really see her or him. And this lockdown where people have been forced to stay at home together and have to communicate, I'll tell you something, divorce is on the rise. I'm telling you now, because there's couples out there who have really they've been forced to get to know each other in the last year. They both realise they hate each other. I'm telling you now. I know I laugh, but that is a serious thing. So yeah, mate, there'll be a lot of breakups, a lot of divorce. I'm telling you. Just goes to show there are people out there who are together who shouldn't be together, but they're together whether they've got kids or they have a mortgage or at, you know, their time of age, the thought of being a single agent again and going out there, being on the market and having to earn that trust again with someone else. Some people look at that and think, oh, I can't be bothered, fuck that. I'll just stick rather than twist. There you go. I'm telling you, sad, but it's sad. It's sad, but it's true. Crutella. Oh, thank you very much, mate. Bless you. God bless you, man. Thank you. Really appreciate the super chat, mate. God bless them kids in war on the strip. Yeah, exactly, mate. Bless them, man. There's a lot of hardship going on at the moment, which is obviously main reason why we do a lot of these streams, man. So, you know, we get through the hard times together, and you guys help us as much as we help you. Trust me. Thank you to everybody on Facebook as well for tuning in and watching, and a lot of the comments. Crutella, really appreciate that. Thank you, mate. What's your thoughts on Steven Gerrard going unbeaten in the league with 102 points, Diesel? Do you know what, Steve? I've said it, mate. Steve, I've said it before. I'll say it again. He's been groomed to take over from Klopp. I honestly think the agreement has been in place for time. Yeah, I think Gerrard's going back. Not straight away, not now, but 2 or 3 years' time, as soon as Klopp goes, they're getting Gerrard. Turn you. You know, so he's obviously, you know, he's doing his education at Rangers. He's doing. Listen, you can't knock it. I know people, they take the piss out of the Scottish League, but you've still got to win it. Do you know what I mean? People take the piss out of the Scottish League, yeah, but then we rave about Kieran Tierney and how many championships he's won. Well, it's one or the other, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? You know, we take the piss out of it, but when it suits us, because one of our players has come from there, then why do we change our tune? Do you know what I mean? You've still got to win those games. You know, listen, a league's a league at the end of the day. And, yeah, listen, I love Gerrard as a player. We had this where we did a stream ages ago where we was doing, I think we was doing our all-time best 11. And I actually picked Gerrard over Vieira. Now, I love Vieira. Don't get me wrong. I love Vieira. He'd come back to us now and still be, and straight away he'd be our best midfielder, right? But I just can't overlook Gerrard, people. I know I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't, you know, but listen, I'm not being biased. You know, and I had a bit of a backlash over that, but it's my opinion. I picked Gerrard because I've seen Gerrard season in, season out. He won games on his own, right? I mean, Vieira, class as he was, Vieira had quality players around him. There were seasons where Gerrard was in a piss poor team, a right bad team. And I've seen Gerrard, and it wasn't a fluke, by the way. This was a regular occurrence. He carried that team on his back. I can't respect a player enough who does that. Yeah. Obviously, Roy Keane goes straight in my team. Roy Keane straight in. I love Roy. I've loved Roy Keane for years. But Gerrard, for me, for what he's done, won games on his own, won the FA Cup final on his own. And I can't look past Gerrard. I'm sorry, I just can't. Randy Viper. Randy, come on. Come on, Randy. In the Banster family. Come on. Thank you very much, Randy. Really appreciate that, mate. Really appreciate that. Come on. I hope you're down for the member stream, mate, next week. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday. Don't let me down. I hope you're there, mate. Be nice to see you. But thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Mark Albrighton has come on for Leicester. Leicester have made an early sub. Who's he come on for? I didn't see that. Is that an injury or? One thing I'd say about Albrighton, I'll tell you what, he can knock cross the ball. Proper winger. Good cross with the ball. Exactly, Tone. Well done, Randy. Finally becoming a member. Joe, is it me? Where's your sidekick? Where's Ricardo? I haven't seen him. I don't think I have. No, I ain't seen him. Jonathan Calvert's in the chat. John, hope you're well, mate. Nice to see you, Diesel. Hope you're well, mate. I'm only well if you are, John. You know that. Hope you're good. Hope you're good, mate. Essex Hammer, thank you. Johnny Evans has gone off injured. I'll tell you what, that's a big miss for Leicester. That's going to hurt them. I was one of the very few who would have taken Johnny Evans. I think he was on offer of what, 3.5 million. But typical, a lot of Arsenal fans, you know, turn their nose up at him because he's not a name. He's not a fancy name. And yet he's better than anything we've got. Very good, very underrated defender. He's not flamboyant. He's not glamorous. Does what he says on the tin. Those are the kind of, he's a throwback. He's old school. Those are the kind of defenders I like. So there you go. 3.5 million. You telling me that's not worth a risk? Come on, cheap as anything. David Brent, I'm so sorry, mate. I missed that. Sorry, I'm trying to watch the game and do this. It's not easy. The Brentmaster General, come on, as Terence does. Mate, I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. Blimey, just another one. What's going on here? If I'm missing these super chats, guys, let me know. Just give me a shout, yeah, and I'll go back. Sorry. David Brent's put, makes me angry, Diesel. The standards at Arsenal now. How is it acceptable to give a man who's never managed a gig like this? We're too big to experiment with. This is Arsenal, not Accrington Stanley. Come on, the Brentmeister General. Exactly, mate. That is exactly my point. Exactly. Totally agree. 100%, mate. And that's, mate, I've been banging that drum for God knows how long. Do you know what I mean? The janitor, you turn the janitor into the CEO. That is the best analogy, mate, that I can give. I'm sorry, it is. You know what I mean? What has he done to warrant the job? And do you know what? They wanted him before. He turned us down, I believe. Right? It wasn't the right time, so he stayed with Pep at Man City. We wanted him before. I'm like, what's going on here? Oh, man. Nah. Bollocks. David Brent, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. And Crutella, sorry I missed this, mate. Thank you very much. They conform, I agree, my G. Come on. I love your name, by the way, man. Crutella's a sick name. Thank you very much, man. Let's make sure I haven't missed any more. I don't think so. Hey, Diesel, Middlesbrough Army here. Oh, Army? Sorry. Hey, Diesel, Middlesbrough Amy here. Oh, Amy, where you been, babes? Where you been, eh? We need more women in the chat. Amy, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate that. Again, on Facebook. So, okay, lovely. Facebook's working. Nice. What I like to see. So, yeah, Amy, thank you very much. I haven't seen you before. So, yeah, really appreciate you coming in. You got to stay now. Right, that's the plan. You got to stay. Got to stay. Telling you, it's a sausage fest at the moment. We need more girls in here. Exactly, Diesel. It's insane. It is, mate. I'm telling you. Warren's team talk. I put out a Chelsea video today on my YouTube channel. Go and check it, mate. I hope you enjoy it. Yep. As I said earlier on. Anyone who's arrived late, please subscribe to Warren. I think last I checked, Warren, you got 42 subs. Let's get Warren to 100, yeah? Let's help him out. Come on, he helps us out all the time. We need to repay the favour. So yeah, please subscribe to him, because I tell you, this YouTube gig, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Trust me, it's a lot of hard work, man. And Warren, you do that on your own, you know. So listen, fair play to you, man. So yeah, just show Warren some love, help him, people. Yeah, please, for me, just do that for me. Diesel, Arsenal should go for Dunk from Brighton, mate. Yep, I agree with that. Yeah, I think I even mentioned Dunk a few times on here. We're going to be doing a stream very similar to that, static, next week. 2 or 3 players who you would buy from each Premier League club. Yeah, that'll be quite interesting, in my opinion. So yeah, I spoke to Terence about that earlier on. And yeah, listen, we're going to be pumping loads of content. Yeah, from next week onwards, we're going to be. I think Terry's looking at. I keep saying Terry. Sorry, Terence. Terence is going to be looking to do some shows during the day, and obviously, yeah, we'll do a night show as well. Consistency is the key. We've slacked off for the last month or two. A lot of it, I mean, like, you know, Claude's passing did hit us. I'm not going to lie, it hit us. It just didn't feel right coming on here without him. But due to popular opinion, you know, we're still here. You know, we're going to carry on because we believe that's what he would have wanted. And so, yeah, listen, it's all steam ahead from now on. You know, we've had a bit of time to grieve. But listen, I'm never going to stop talking about Claude. Yeah, so it's as simple as that. I miss him. I loved him. I'm never going to stop talking about him. There's a reason we haven't changed the name of this channel. You know, I had a few comments saying that we should. Nah, sod that. No chance. So Claude's name will remain. Diesel, I wanted Evans too. Credit to him. He's been consistent. He's a good defender, mate. He's just not. He's not that fancy name that most Arsenal fans want. Static. That's why they turn their nose up at it, mate. It's one of them, isn't it? We never learn, mate. We never learn. Diesel, does the stream prove Terry and Lone Star are the same person? The long-standing rumour. Do you know, it's funny because he isn't here, is he? He's not here. Lone Star doesn't ever miss a stream. That's a point. Yeah, that's a point. Where is he? Where's Ricardo, by the way? What's going on? Hey, where's Ricardo? Can anyone see Ricardo? Where is he? I know what it is with Ricardo. If Terry's not on here, Ricardo don't bother coming on because he's got no one to rip into. Because I know Ricardo agrees with me. So, but you never know, mate. You never know. So Terry must have a few then. So he's got Lone Star. What's that bird's name? What's her name? Someone help me. What's her name? I forgot. Oh, what's the girl's? Oh man, what's the girl's name? Oh, someone put it in the comment. Karen, Randy, that's it. Karen Price. God, Terry's got a few accounts, hasn't he? Eh? Right, let's have a look. Oh, do you know what? I've made a massive boo-boo here. Look, I love women with Middlesbrough accents. Amy, haha, you saw me last Friday, mate. Must have been Claude and them drinks. Oh, that Amy. Do you know what? You said Middlesbrough, and I thought, do you know what? It's funny because I met a girl last week who's from there. Yes, Amy is, I think, Claude's daughter's best friend. So, yeah, we see you at the funeral, at the wake, and she mentioned she was a Middlesbrough fan, and straight away I said, it's all right, babe, I don't judge. Do you know what I mean? You're female, that will do. But Amy, now all joking aside, darling, hope you're well. And thank you for tuning in to watch me, yeah. Notice how we was looking at each other quite a lot that day. But obviously, you know, he was a bit shy when you couldn't come over and say hello, so I had to go to you and say hello. But that's fine, you know, I'm the man. That's what we should do. We should always make the first move, babe. Yeah, ball's in your court now, by the way. Just so you know. Diesel, don't use the 2 pillows trick on the new members. No, mate, no. We'll give them time to bed in, yeah, before we do any of that stuff, mate. No, anytime, woman. Big up yourself, mate. Bloody hell, we're close to 100 already, Diego. Come on, only 44 likes needed for 100 likes. Simple, isn't it? Come on. Smash the like button. I know it's very easy to forget. You know, you come in the stream, you forget to smash it. But guys, please, I'll keep asking you throughout the stream. Please smash the likes. It helps the channel in more ways than you can imagine. It really does, man. You know, YouTube works on algorithms, and obviously likes are massive for us. So yeah, please smash the likes. David Brent Master General, come on. In all seriousness, is Terence on the piss today? He's having a well, I spoke to him earlier on, mate. All joking aside, he's having a nice, relaxing day with the family. Because obviously Terence, he does work nights, so obviously the weekend is his time with with the wife and kids. Fair play to him. And also purely because obviously Mikel's not involved today. I think it's those two things really. He's got nothing decent to stare at, is he? So yeah, that's probably why he's not on. I know him too well, David Brent. I know him too well. King Kenny, hope you're well. Would you take Gerrard as Arsenal manager? No, I wouldn't, mate. If it was a choice of Gerrard or Arteta, I'm taking Gerrard. But I want an elite manager. You know, this is when I was having an argument the other day with Terry, trying to tell me, oh, experience. I've never said experience, Terry. I want elite. That's the word I've always used. Elite. Yeah, world-class manager, top class. A manager who's going to walk in the changing room and these players sit up and take notice. Yeah, I want a manager like that. Someone who's really going to come in and shake the club up. Gerrard, listen, he'd probably go on to be a top manager, but right now, no, too early. I want to see what else he does. I want to see him come over here first. He's going to Liverpool anyway. That's done, in my opinion. Conwis is in the chat. Hope you're well, Conwis. Hope you're good, mate. I can't believe people actually suggested to change the channel's name. Yeah, mate, we had a few messages from from certain people saying you should change it. Why? Why should we change it? Yeah, well, he's not here anymore. He's passed it. So? No. I'm just saying. I'm not. No. Well, listen. Get away from me with all that, man. Right? It's Claude built this up. Yeah. Why would we change his name? No, he's still a part of this, whether he's here or not. He's a part of this. I ain't changing it. No chance. No chance. Claude and the Banstas, you know, that's how we started. That's how we're going to remain. Do you know what I'm saying? I know he's up there watching us. You know, no chance of we changing it. No, listen, we haven't got short memories, mate. You know, we grieve for a few weeks and all of a sudden we forget about him and we just crack on and it's all the Diesel and Terry show. No. We loved him, and I'll talk about him all the time. Yeah, keep his memory alive. That's what I'll be doing. Tony, that's why we have this channel, Diesel. We will all remember Claude and honour his legacy and support you and Terry. Thank you, Tony. Exactly, mate. That's what I'm saying. Well, he's not here anymore. We should forget him. Yeah, so many wrong-uns out there, people. Honestly, absolute wrong-uns, man. You see one face on screen, you think, oh, he's all right or she's all right. Telling you now, when you speak to some of these people off screen when the camera's off, cunts. And I don't use that word lightly. Sorry, but anyway. Stephen, you're right, Diesel. The channel should never change its name. On channel, thoughts on Chelsea games so far. There's not really much going on, if I'm honest, mate. It's still 0-0. Half time's approaching. There's 2 minutes of injury time. Leicester have got a corner. Not Leicester, Chelsea, sorry. That's been cleared. I think that's going to be the end of it, really. Half time. How nice is it to see fans in the stadium, man? Well, I mean, that's not a bad turnout, considering obviously it's not full. But yeah, half time now, people. They're walking off the pitch. From what I've seen, it's been more of a midfield battle between the two. I think the second half is going to be a lot more entertaining. I think both teams have got to really go for it. Both teams are a bit edgy in the first half, not really giving anything away, keeping it tight at the back, keeping the position tight. But I think second half, the more the game goes on, both teams have got to start taking their chances and taking a few risks. That is where I believe Chelsea will probably do. They'll probably do it. In terms of the score, I'm leaning towards. I think Chelsea will do it 1-0. You know, I don't think there'll be a lot of goals in it. I think Chelsea will just edge it. They'll nick it 1-0. Kelly Brook. Oh, come on, all day long. Christ. Come on, man. You know me. Standard. Hi, Diesel. What is expressions like? I know he carried Claude's coffin. Rest in peace, the Italian stallion. Yeah, no, he's all right, man. He's all right. He was alongside me when we was carrying the coffin. The second time because we carried it twice. Listen, he's exactly what you see on screen. He's a nice bloke, and he had a lot of time for Claude. I didn't know a lot of this until after he passed, but they used to text each other a lot. They had a lot of time for each other. So listen, I've got nothing but nice things to say about expressions. I thought he was a nice bloke, really nice. So yeah, big up to expressions, man. Big up to X. Diesel, same with Dunk. People don't want him, but if his name was Dunkinho, fans will, they'd be all over him, mate. We are a stuck-up fan base, Conris. That's a fact. We are a stuck-up fan base. We never learn. You know, shame. Exactly how Dad would have wanted it. Together, this channel will grow and Dad's memory will carry on. This is from Claude's daughter, by the way. Big up to Lily. Big up to her. And I've got another surprise for you guys. My twin, who's just got a little bit more muscle than me. Mine is relaxed, by the way. Very relaxed. Here he is. The guy who's such a nice bloke, and I love this guy to bits. They named him twice. Big up, Kenny Ken. Come on.
I hope you can hear me. I just came on for me half-time analysis. Lily, love you loads. I said, it's no need to ask you how you are because it's, I can't imagine what you're going through, but it's, I'm just so glad that, all three of you, Diesel, yourself and Terry, you're going to carry on the channel. I'm just glad that, all three of you invite me on, to see if I can help out and enjoy myself. I've just come on for a half-time analysis, and then I'll come on full time. But from what we've seen, Diesel,
what do you reckon?
What Chelsea look sharper. They're sharper in terms of they're sharp. They look like they're a yard sharper. Like, in midfield, I think, and Conte and Jorginho are winning the midfield battle. And I think that, what they've done is they push Leicester back. It's like, indeed, he's having to kind of run back and track the runs of, of Werner, just showing at half time. And they simply push back into the half. Like, whenever Leicester actually get the ball in attacking areas, it's like they're taking too many touches. I think what they've done is really clever in terms of what they've done with my guy, Hanacho, is that Hanacho, what he's done is that he's had to come deep because he doesn't want to sort of get marked out of the game by Rudiger. So what he's trying to do is trying to give himself space. But what's happening, right, is that whenever he does get the ball, what will happen is that Rudiger's has no problem following him. So if you look at it, we're showing it now. Every time he comes deep, Rudiger's going with him because he knows that his other two partners in defence, they're okay because they can cover like his other two partners, Azpilicueta and Azpilicueta and what's his name again? Azpilicueta and Thiago. He knows that he's got them at the back for security. So what's happening is that he knows he can come out. So every time, because of Hanacho knows he's been tightly marked, he's taking 1 or 2 touches too many. He's thinking about who to go, and
then they're on him, aren't they? Yeah,
they're on him. So
Yeah.
Chelsea have been very sharp. I think the bright spot for Leicester has been Justin at left back, where he's managed to make a few runs. But even so, whenever they pass the ball, it's always hospital balls. You know what I mean? It's hospital passes. It's not actually the passes that are actually going to be incisive. So they're probably worried and probably relying on set pieces a lot.
No, exactly. Yeah, big up Lily. She's put big up Kenny Ken. Much love.
Love you loads.
Who doesn't love Kenny, right? I was saying to the guys, from what we've seen of the first half, it's been more of a midfield battle, isn't it? But I think Chelsea are going to win it. See, my thing is, I think Chelsea are going to win this, but I don't think they're going to win the Champions League, right? I think that's got Pep's name on it, if I'm honest. But
I think the thing is that Pete, you take away a lot away of what Chelsea are doing. I think what's happening is that every match they played, this FA Cup semi-final game last week, that's kind of football practice for Man City, because the thing about it is that people say that the league games in a semi-final won't have a bearing, but one thing that is significant and which people shouldn't try and discount is the fact that Man City play the same way. They always play the same way. They when they have the ball, they're still in the same shape. And when they're at it, it's always in numbers. It's quick, decisive passes where people just run off the back, especially the full-backs. So they're not going to change the way they play. And obviously Chelsea are not going to change their approach. So the way to do it is invariably for Chelsea to play with great numbers. Try and match Man City for midfield. But when they're on the counter attack, it's to use their their wing backs and then try and attack your numbers. I think that's the way they're going to try and win the Champions League final. But in today's game, they do a lot the sharper, and Mount is getting a lot of space that he shouldn't be getting. I'm just seeing the BBC right now. They're promoting their coverage of Euro 2020. I'm assuming that you're going to be all over this like a rash, in a nice kind of way in terms of the channel.
Oh, yeah. No, listen, we're going to be all over it. We're going to do as many games as we possibly can. I love the Euros, man. I love the Euros. So, yeah, this is,
The opening game is going to be on Friday, the 11th of June. And then the next game is going to be on the BBC. Is Wales versus Switzerland, which is a bit of a corker. And then England are playing Croatia on the 13th of June. So the games are coming thick and fast, and BBC have got all of those games. I don't know whether they're sharing coverage of ITV, but as I said before, it's something that obviously you can smash, as I say in nice terms, the granny out of it. But as we speak, Alan Shearer is going through his England 11 for the first game. It's Croatia on June the 13th, and we're having a look at now. Look at his first 11. He's got, I know it's aggressive, but he's got his back four: Alexander-Arnold, Stones, Maguire, and left back he's gone for Luke Shaw. In goal he's gone for Pickford. So, and his midfield two are Rice and Henderson. So I'm just waiting for the pivot and his front three. Right, his pivot is Mason Mount. Right, I can see you writing this down. His pivot is Mason Mount. We're waiting for the front three, and his front three are Sterling, Harry Kane, and Phil Foden. That's Alan's team. He's 11 for the first game. It's Croatia on the 30th of June. So write it down, and maybe you could have a look at a later date. I don't know Ian Wright. I don't know what he's saying. Ian Wright and Ashley Cole are having a bit of smile. Gary Nicker's trying to play referee, but you can tell by what we're talking about is, the game does need a bit of a, how do I say it, bomb up its arse, or just maybe like a Bunsen burner somewhere at their back. But the thing about it is that with the players getting tired, I think we're gonna have a situation where there'll probably be more space in the field. But Leicester are at a disadvantage because they already used one of their subs because they risked Johnny Evans for this match, and he's lasted the 32 minutes. He was never fit, but it was one of those things where they just wanted to, see what he can do in terms of like his general fitness in the organisation. But I think they look better when they were playing a back four anyway. Yeah,
because I was saying to the guys in the chat, Ken, I think when you look at the first half, obviously I think both teams were a little bit edgy. Obviously, keeping it tight, keeping to their shape. But in the second half, as the game sort of wears on, both teams eventually at some point have got to come out and try and win this thing. What that means is both teams are going to start taking more risks, and that is where I think Chelsea are going to pick them off. I think Chelsea are going to beat them 1-0. I don't think there'll be a lot of goals.
I think the thing Leicester have got is that they still got players to come on the pitch. They still got the lights of Madison to try and open the door.
I want them to win Leicester. I'm a Leicester fan.
Yeah, my wife is from Leicester originally. Is Leicester, and her mum works for Leicester City. So obviously, she's very excited. It's the first time in her lifetime Leicester City got to a final. Her parents, obviously, I think they remember the 1969 final against Man City very well. But most importantly, right now, is they're still in it. But the first for the spectacle, it's probably better for the spectacle if Leicester go in front, because that will allow Chelsea to open things up. But if Leicester go in front, Chelsea have got this uncanny way of slamming the door shut, just like we did on them on Wednesday.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I think I don't know. I want Leicester to win it. Ken, I do. I just think the longer it goes on, I can see them slipping up, and I think Chelsea are going to do it.
Well, the thing with cup finals, it's people can write their names in it.
Exactly,
you can never say never, and what this first half has shown, that the team that is more in tune with what their manager's instructions, the team that looks more sharper is Chelsea. I think Chelsea have. They've had experience of playing in these big games, big finals, and they look like they were up for it and they were sharp from the kickoff. But Leicester still got Vardy, still got a Hanacho, they could still do the set pieces, but it's going to take maybe a substitution to change it, because as far as I'm concerned, they look heavy legged. And I think what's happened is I think this is going to take its toll in them in the next two games, Chelsea and Tottenham, in terms of their top four prospects. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Because I still think there's quite a few sort of twists and turns yet.
Definitely. And Liverpool, all three of their last games are winnable as well. They win their three games, they get 69 points. And what's happened is they've kind of salvaged part of their season.
Yeah, no, exactly. And I can't believe they beat Man United 4-2.
Well, I don't know. Did you see Salah's goal when it was 4-2? Salah. The first thing Salah's done it, and before Henderson's done it, he said, "Pick your spot, son." What's happening at the moment? I'm looking at Ian Wright. Remember Ian Wright's single in 1993? They showed it. He's much thinner, obviously. So they managed to embarrass everyone else. So they embarrassed them. They're just showing Alan Shearer singing now, isn't it? So we've just got Ashley Cole left.
Yeah, I saw Gary Lineker earlier as well.
Yeah, you saw him with England Euro '88. But Alan. Well, I think it's England BT Sport. But it's still like having a bit of joke. But I think the players are coming out. It looks like the players are coming out. I think the Chelsea players are out now.
I'm a little bit behind you. Who's this bloke?
You can watch it on the BBC, mate.
I'm on that. I'm on BBC One. I'm still at the bit where you got that very attractive looking woman.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me that you're watching. You got a fire stick as well.
Yeah.
Says it all. Fire stick.
Oh yeah, I can see it now. Righty, with his hat on.
Well, bloody hell! I don't know. Well, I better give it some time before I come back to you at full time. Then, innit?
No, Ken, whenever you fancy it, mate. Whenever. Whenever, man.
I'll come back to you at full time, all right? No problems. I'll speak to you
later. Nice one.
So,
cheers, Ken.
Kick off.
Oh, mate. They're on.
Right.
Cheers, mate. Yeah, big up to Kenny there, people. Big up to Kenny. Yuk. Is that how you say it? YK. Yuk. You guys are really good people doing a video for Claude's channel. Rest in peace, Claude. Thank you very much, mate. Very nice of you. Diego, subscribe, like, and share. Please, guys, those 3 things. Yeah, not asking for a lot. Just do those 3 things for us. And you've done your bit. Thank you very much. Please, please. What we can someone tell me what we're like on the like situation yet? Have we had 100 likes? Or are we very, very close at least? Big up to the mods in the chat as well. I could see that we had a few dickheads in the chat earlier on, but you guys have dealt with them because you are the best mods ever. So thank you very much. I don't even need to worry when I see things like that, because I know you guys have taken care of it. So thank you very much. Essex Hammer, you guys need to cover the Euros, mate. Stick with us, mate. Stick with us. We're all over it. We're all over the Euros, mate. Like white on rice. I love that line. Yep, all over it, mate. Like a moth to a flame. Liam R97, hope you well, mate. Diesel, tongue twister. Diesel, I remember when some Arsenal fans said Xhaka was better than Henderson. Mate, some people just aren't well, Liam. They're not well. You know, like I said to Terry, they need to go and see someone. Seriously, man, there's people out there who are paid to sit you down, talk to you, and try and make you see reason and try and make you see sense. I've even told Terence I'll happily pay for it. But he does need to go and see someone. It's as simple as that. And Liam, these people they're in the same boat, mate. They need to go and see someone and discuss it and try and see some sense, mate, because that delusion, it's not good for you, man. Honestly, it's not good for you. Thank you very much, you guys who were saying you like the hat. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I am a hat bloke. I do love wearing hats, man. I always have been. Jenny Tools, up you well, Jenny. Where is Terence? He's having a relaxing day with the family, catching up with some family time with the kids and the missus. And also, Arsenal aren't playing today, which means he can't stare at Sir Mikel Arteta, so that's why he's not here. 91, so close. Claude and the Banstas, come on, who could that be? 91, right, nine left, 9 likes. Come on, guys, there must be 9 of you in the chat, surely, who haven't even liked it yet. Can we do that? Can we get that done in the next, 20, 30 seconds? Tony Kelly, hope you well, Tony. Favourite away ground? I like stadiums with atmosphere, mate. Crystal Palace away, that's good. Very old school stadium, but I kind of like those sort of stadiums. That's really good. Upton Park, not this one now where they are London Stadium, sod that, mate. Upton Park was quality. Quality stadium. Again, the atmosphere there, it just rocks. Absolutely rocks. I'd say those two, if I'm honest. Yeah, Palace and West Ham. Yeah, I'd say those two, mate. Probably my 2 favourites. I've been to Old Trafford. I thought it was very overrated. Old Trafford. I wasn't impressed with that stadium. Yeah, it just for how big of a club they are. I mean, you know, let's be honest, they're an institution. I thought they'd have a stadium to match, and they just haven't. So I didn't think Old Trafford was all that at all. If I'll be honest. What would you do? What would you do to Fabinho? Mate, Tone, I'd have you in my midfield, mate. I'd have you, let alone him. God, Fabinho. Of course, I'll take Fabinho all day long, mate. Quality player. But even then, you look at him, you know, you didn't pay what I would call big money to get him in. All these players, do you know what? That's another stream we got to do, yeah? 11 players. There's more than 11, but 11 players Arsenal could have had or should have gone for. Right? Honestly, I've seen a lineup of 11 Arsenal players. Right, a starting 11 of 11 players who Arsenal let slip through their fingers, and some of these players are quality, proper bowlers. But we diver. That's what Arsenal do. We leave it until deadline day. We diver and diver and diver, and we allow another club to just swoop in and get the player. Honestly, the ambition at this place, at this club, it's disgusting. It's on the floor. Static, I've seen that. No, I'm not talking about her, mate. No chance. No, someone else. Come on, everyone, smash the likes. We know we can do it. Exactly. We got Andrew yet? Let me know. Diesel, when Scotland play England, I will be in the chat, but obviously I'm probably the only one here that's from Scotland, so we'll be dishing it out if we win. No, mate, listen, if you win, yeah, listen, this is what it's all about, mate. Bragging rights, you know. Yeah, don't worry about that, Liam. If you win, mate, yeah, fair play to you. So you should. That's what it's all about. Static, no worries, man. No worries. A lot more I could say, mate, but I won't. But no worries, thank you, mate. Mike England, Diesel, chuffed to bits. You're covering the Euros, mate. Come on. Well, would you go anywhere else, Mike? It's going to be lit. We're covering that. Yeah, we're covering that. We're doing a lot of the games as well, man. I love the Euros. But to be honest, I'm watching them anyway. Why would I watch them without doing this? I might as well watch the game with you lovely people. We all watch it together. We all catch a bit of joke. We all have a laugh and a bit of banter whilst we're watching a decent game of football. That's what it's all about. Why not? Eh? We all work hard enough, you know. So, you know what? Come on here in the Banster house and we have a laugh. Yeah. And plus, you get to see me rip into Terence as well. What more could you want? Blimey, come on. Goodison Park is one of my favourite away stadiums. Diego, yep. I've been there actually. Yep, that is a good. Yeah, that's a nice stadium. Goodison Park. That'd be a top bit. Yeah, Tony, come on, man. Yep, we're doing that, mate. We're doing it. Listen, sky's the limit, man. Sky's the limit. Yeah, sky's the limit. There's loads I want to do, mate. I want to do a stream where we talk about, you know, films, what we've seen lately, and series and stuff like that. I know it's a football channel, and I know there'd probably be a few people who are going to sort of like take the piss out of it. Oh, why are you talking about moves in films? It's a football channel. Why are you talking about this? Do you know what? Fuck them lot. We do what we want to do. It's as simple as that. You know, you're always going to get haters, people. That's just part of life, unfortunately. But yeah, listen, a few of you guys have asked for that. So do you know what? If you're asking for it, why not? I want to do another stream about fools and horses. I want to get our good mate Anthony Costa on, you know, because he's as big a fan as I am. You know what I mean? You know, it's the best thing I've ever seen. Grace a TV. You know, I want to do different stuff. You know, I've even thought about doing a mental health once a week or something. You know, just something on mental health. You know, getting a professional to obviously help all of us out and just little tips on what to do. I've loads of ideas. There's loads of ideas. You know, if it takes off, great. If it don't, it don't. But if you don't try, you don't know, people. It's one of them, isn't it? Chris Davidson, smash the likes. Thank you very much, mate. Vistra, I love that, man. I love cinema and I'm in the industry. Mate, I'm a TV addict. I'm a movie buff. I love my films. I love rom-coms. I have my hands up, I do. Love rom-coms, horrors, thrillers. I just love TV, mate. So yeah, listen, if I can talk wax lyrical about films and TV series and stuff that I'm really into, if you guys want to watch that and you know you fancy coming along and obviously just talking about something other than football for a change, then you know what, let's do it. I don't see anyone else doing it, so yeah, why don't we do it? It's good to see other fans in the chat as well as Arsenal. Exactly, Steve. Robert, what time are you on? What minute are you in? 53:30, 53:31, 53:32. Does anyone notice, right? Amy is not, she's not been in for a while. I must have scared her off. Did I come on too strong? Amy, if you're still watching, and I did, babe, I do apologise. Us guys in East London, we're not the, we are quite forward. Yeah, we see something we want, we go for it, darling. I ain't got time to take it slow. Yeah, so if I scared you off, apologies. Oh, bless her. See, these northern girls, but they don't know about us Londoners. I'm telling you, I think we're too much for them. But anyway, bless her heart. I hope she's well. No, all joking aside, she was a lovely girl when I met her last week. Really nice girl. Diesel, look forward to the future streams on here. I know you can't answer my question from earlier, but look forward to it. Oh, I didn't even see that, Tom. Sorry, mate. Diesel looking up the Peaky Blinders. Come on, I'll take that as a compliment because that is a cracking show. Lily's in the chat. Dad loved a bit of Towie. That is true, actually. Claude loved Towie. Loved it. Do you know they offered him a part 3 times and he turned them down? He would have taken over from Mark Wright as the dog of Essex. So, yeah, it's probably a good thing he didn't take him up on the part. Bless him. Big up, Claude. Declan Fallon's in the chat. Declan, happy well, mate. This ain't a football channel, it's a family channel. Family being the great hosts and the great community. Oh, Declan, man. Lovely words. Thank you very much, mate. That's what we try and do anyway. That's what we're trying to sort of get across. 94 likes. How have we not got to 100 yet? Blimey, come on, people. That's just disgusting. 6 more likes. That's all I'm asking. Come on, 6 more likes. Let's do it. I need someone to be on the like watch. Yeah. Let me know when we get to 100. Then when we get to 100, then I'm going to ask for 150. That's how we do it. Right? Why settle? Huh? I want more. I'm greedy like that. I am Tone, but I'm on. I'm watching it on something else. I'm watching it on my phone. So for some reason, I don't know why, mate, but because it buffers sometimes as well. So I'm on 55, 53, 55, 54, 55, 55. That's where I'm at the moment. Still 0-0, by the way. Leicester have got a throw in. Luke Thomas is taking it. As much as I try and watch the game, I just love conversing with you guys. So, yeah, I do struggle a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I just love talking to you. Smash the likes. Come on, Tony. Warren, smash the like. Come on, Warren. James Dunlop, smash the likes. Come on, James. Come on. Guys, all of us are asking it now. I've missed the super chat, haven't I? Thank you. See, this is what I'm saying, guys. If I miss it, let me know. I'll always see it, and then I'll go back to it. David Brent, the Brentmeister General. Hey, come on. The Brentmeister. Thank you very much, mate, for your super chat. Really appreciate that. So that's a sirloin steak for me now and onion rings. Come on, I'm eating well tonight. David, question for everyone. Who was the last Midlands club to win the FA Cup? Hopefully not Leicester by full time. Ooh. Midlands. Oh. Birmingham. Give us the answer. Thank you for the super chat, though, mate. Nice one, David. Thank you very, very much. I might have been wrong. Oh, we got to 100 likes. Come on, Static. Thank you very much. 100 likes. Me and me Todd. Not bad, eh? Oh, Robert. Oh, 101. Look. God, where have these people been? You've come out of nowhere. Thank you very much. 100 likes or lights. Lights or likes? Come on, Ben. I'm only joking. Big up yourself. It's blatantly a misprint. It's a typo, isn't it? Chris, that 100 likes, so someone's taking that one like off. It's all right. Don't matter. We got 200 anyway. Well done, everyone. Static, thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Oh, blimey hell, Wigan. Oh, I forgot about him. You said Midlands Club. If it's not Essex, I don't know it, mate. So, yeah. Is it Wigan? A few people have... Someone's put... Newcastle? That's not Midlands. Rahul put Newcastle. Declan's put Forest. Mike England's put Coventry. AJ Bites put Wigan. Wigan Midlands? Mistress saying Wigan. The Brettmaster General was saying 1987, Coventry City 3, Tottenham 2. Nino's saying Wigan. Yeah, I was going to say, Wigan's not really Midlands, is it? David Dundas is in the chat. Hope you're well, David. Hope you're good, mate. Starting to get a few more people over to us now. Thank you for joining. Big up once again to all the guys watching on Facebook. Apologies, I think we were disconnected from Facebook for the last sort of 2 or 3 streams, but we are back now. So we're back on all platforms. Thank you very much. Favorite podcast, Diesel? Mine is Sean Atwood, Great Crime Series. If you're into that, yeah, I'll check that. Oh, yeah, I've not seen it, Tone. I've heard of it. I've been watching. I've got right into him lately. What's his name? James English. He had MC Harvey on recently, and I've always liked Harvey, man, and so I watched that, and that was really, really good. Really good, very honest, and yeah, I like stuff like that. I like things that are real, Tone. I like, if you ask a question, you just come out and say it. Do you know what I mean? There's no sort of agendas, there's no playing up to the camera. I just like real. I like watching real. I don't like watching something thinking, is that real, or is he lying, or is it a script? Is he just pretending? Is it for the camera? What's real? What's not? What's fake? I just like genuine people, mate, because it's a dying breed now, believe it or not. It's because it's me, Static. There's probably a lot of people who just don't like me, mate. That's probably what it is. I'm too outspoken, mate. I don't play to the masses, so that's probably why. Fall in line and be one of us, and we'll like you. If you don't, then. No, you're an enemy. If you're an outsider, I'd rather be an outsider, mate. I'd rather be on my own. So don't worry. But you know what? Funnily enough, dislikes help as well. So dislike away, people. Honestly, dislike away. Coventry. Was it Coventry? Coventry was the answer, by the way, Diesel. Do you know what? I'll never forget. Right, when we played Coventry on the opening day of the season at home at Highbury, we lost 3-0. Mickey Quinn hat trick. Couldn't believe it. Coventry always reminds me of that. Oh, come on, look at Tony Kelly. Come on, Tony. Going on my other accounts to smash that like button. Thank you very much, mate. Oh, listen, you people are genuine. Liam Vince, hope you're well, Liam. Hope you're good, mate. Right, okay, looks like there may have been a goal. I'm just watching now. So Chelsea on the attack. N'Golo Kante driving it forward. Oh. Azpilicueta tries to cross it in. Tame shot. Schmeichel saves that. No problem. Blimey, I am behind, didn't I? Right, let's have a look. It's got to be coming up shortly. Right, Leicester on the attack. Oh, Jamie Vardy. Is that Jamie? Yes, it is. No, number 9. Yeah, Jamie Vardy. Oh, he looked offside there. But he wasn't. He's on the ball now. Oh, well, yeah, he's well played. He had 2 players on him. Soyuncu. Oh, my God. Terrible touch by the number 3 there. Right, Chelsea got the ball back. Jorginho. To Reece James. Christ. Poor pass by Reece James. Leicester now on the attack. Oh, what a goal! Tillemans. Oh, the blood clot! Oh, that was a sick goal. Oh, my. Oh, my God. Do you know what? I only saw that, yeah. I only knew they scored, right? Because I saw that comment from think it was you, Tony Blackman, wasn't it, Tony? Mate. Let me find it. Yeah, I saw one from you, Tony. He said, yeah, what a goal. So that's how I know. Oh, what a goal. Do you know what? Seeing it again in slow motion. That's a rocket. That is a rocket. Goalkeeper had no chance with that. Oh, what a goal. He ain't getting that. Nah. Oh, man. See, when you take a punt, people, when you take a punt, I'm telling you now, look, Chelsea 0, Leicester 1. I'm actually a bit shocked at this. Because I went for a Chelsea 1-0. Chelsea have got to come out now. I'll tell you what, this could play into Leicester's hands. Chelsea have got to come out. They've got to start taking risks. They have to open up. And Leicester could pick them off now. If they're at it, Leicester, I'll tell you something. Just wait for Chelsea. Just wait and wait and wait and pounce. The minute they make a mistake, you pounce on them. That was a shot there by Ziyech. It's gone way over. So, goal kick to Leicester. Thomas Tuchel looks furious. He'll probably be making some substitutions very, very soon, I should imagine. Super chat from Tahir. Thank you very much, Tahir. Free Palestine. Come on, Tahir. Pick up yourself, mate. Always appreciate Tahir. Thank you very much. Free Palestine. Come on. I don't think I've missed any more. Sean Atwood is very similar to James English. Great personalities. Yep, I'll look into that, Tone. Nice one. Thank you, mate. See, this is what I'm saying, Tony. This is why I'd like to do a stream just away from football, just for a change, and just to talk about other stuff like that, like TV and, you know. But only if you guys are up for it. There's no point doing it if no one's going to watch it. Hey, Diesel, what time have you got? I'm on 65-37, 65-38, David. Would I take Tielemans at Arsenal? Come on, Tony. Like I said before, I'll take you. I'll take you, mate. Yeah, he's a top player, Tielemans. Very good player. I like the midfielder at Wolves, Ruben Neves. Albeit Wolves have had a poor season. Don't get me wrong, but he's a baller, Ruben Neves. I'll take him. Tielemans all day long. Grealish, of course. I'll take John McGinn. Listen, I've been banging the drum about John McGinn for time. Yeah, notice how it's only now a lot of people are starting to jump on board. Yeah, because he's very underrated, John McGinn. Grealish gets all the limelight, and a lot of it rightly so. But let's not. I'll tell you what, John McGinn. I tell you what, boy, John McGinn not in their side. I tell you what, it hurts them. Underrated. Jordan Henderson's another one. Very underrated. I like Henderson for what he does. I like him. I like Henderson. Right, he's very underrated and a very underappreciated player. But take Henderson out of Liverpool. Yeah, they're not the same side. Yeah, people don't see the amount of work he does. You know, and I don't know. I just think as fans, we just always look towards the player. You know, the exciting players who get the goals and, you know, the creative players. But listen, without hod carriers, without your workers, your water carriers, whatever you want to call them, you're going to struggle. I'm telling you, Zinedine Zidane was one of the best players I've ever seen. Yeah. But I'll tell you something, right? When you look at Makelele, yeah, I'll tell you what, done a lot of the work which allowed Zidane to do what he did. Take them players away, the creative players struggle. You need that workhorse. I'm telling you, you need the workhorse. Jordan, he's a proper captain as well. He acts like a captain, Tony. I've heard a lot of the stuff he comes out with. He does a lot of the charity work as well. He's the one who organises all those events for the Liverpool players. He is a proper captain. He is. I like that. He's a very I've always liked Henderson. Very underrated, in my opinion. Very underrated. But you know what? He's another player that a lot of our fan base turn our nose up. Jordan Henderson. He'd walk into our team, but yet we'll turn our hands up. Nah, whatever. We'd potentially get McGinn, but not a chance with Grealish. Yeah, do you know what? I'd go in for, if you can't get Grealish, get McGinn. Just get him. Get him. You know, Scottish, tough little player. I'll tell you what, watch McGinn. When Villa play next, guys, just watch him. He works so hard, honestly, and he's a good player as well. Very good player. Always puts a shift in, and he's pivotal to Aston Villa. Very good player. He'd slot straight into our side. Fact. Kane is no way a captain for England. No, I'll give it to Henderson. Thoughts on David Luiz leaving in the summer? He was your best defender before injury. That speaks volumes. Chelsea has-beens. Tony, I'm so glad. Listen, yeah, we're going to touch on that in one of the streams that we do next week. But he's going. I'm glad he's going. I'm not into all this rubbish about, he's keeping him, he's good around the dressing room. You know, sod all that. I can't care less about that. We've got enough of those sort of fans in the fan base, yeah? Just pick out a couple of them. Do you know what I'm saying? It's yeah, I'm sorry, you know, 100 grand a week or whatever he's on because he's good around the dressing room. Do you know what I mean? Give me 20 grand a week. I'll be as good as you want in the dressing room. Do you know what I mean? So, no, I'm glad he's going, mate. I'm glad he's going. You know, don't get me wrong. He's not been. He's had a decent season by our defenders' standards. If I'm honest with you, he can pass the ball. You know, he's had some right good games for us. But let's be honest. I mean, come on, we're not going to win a league with him, are we? You know, there's a lot of players who need to leave and need to leave now. You know, like in this summer coming up. It's very interesting. We say this every year, don't we? Oh, this summer's going to be big for Arsenal. This summer's huge. We say it every year, but you know what? This summer genuinely is huge for Arsenal. Huge because we're now at this crossroads, really, where it's sort of it's win or bust, isn't it? You know, let's be honest, it's win or bust. You know, I reckon my opinion. 8 or 9 players minimum. 8 or 9 players minimum have to go. Have to go. And I'm not sure Mikel's the man to... I'm not sure. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I know he's not the man. But I'm not sure... Sorry, what I mean to say is I'm not sure the board are going to give him big funds after what he's produced this season. You never see it. You know, you don't see an under-fire manager. And he is under fire. Right, he's struggling. He's holding on to his job. You never see a board giving a manager like that loads and loads of money because the chances are they're hanging by a thread. I reckon he will still be here next season, Arteta, but I reckon he'll get sacked early on in the season. That's my view. I don't think he's going anywhere in the summer. I don't think they're going to give him big money in the summer because if you give him big money and he spends it on players, we sack him. A new manager comes in. The new manager might not want the players that he's bought. So you have a never-ending cycle of players having to leave because the new manager don't fancy him. To play it safe, they'll give him a little bit of money, but a lot of it he'll have to generate himself. I just can't see them giving him big funds. I really don't. Diesel, would you give Arteta 200? David, I wouldn't give him a score. I wouldn't give him 20 quid, let alone 200 million. I wouldn't. No chance. Never wanted him. I've never agreed with an ex-Arsenal player becoming a manager. I don't want Vieira here. Thierry Henry, I don't want them as managers. I love them as players. It doesn't work as manager. I want an elite manager. I want a Diego Simeone. You know, I want a Brendan Rodgers. I want what's his name? Carlo Ancelotti. You know, that level of manager. That's what I want, yeah? Right, they won't come cheap. But you know what? All this rubbish I'm hearing, Terence says it to me all the time, you know, getting an elite manager isn't a guarantee of us being successful. Of course it's not. But what it does do is it gives you the very best chance of getting back up there. you know, among the elite teams, among, you know, the best teams. You know, Simeone, for me, he's my dream manager. That's my dream manager. But if Arsenal had anything about him, they'd go and get. He is exactly the type of manager who I reckon would come into Arsenal and really rip it apart. I really do. I really do. He would not take some of this crap, right, that's going on at the moment. We need a manager like that. No nonsense manager. No nonsense. Yeah, either play for me or get out. Simple as that. Simeone ain't one to come here and try and be matey with the players. No, his way or the highway. Yeah, Sir Alex Ferguson was like that. Yeah, there's one governor at this club. That's me. Yeah, don't like it. See you later. Doors over there. And I want a manager like that. I want someone who's going to come in and really rip it up. Geez, Arteta can have my can of Coke. Yeah, exactly, mate. He'd be lucky to have that. London boys in the chat. Hey, what's up, Diesel? How are you, man? Didn't know you were streaming. Just seen now. Yeah, no, we decided early on, mate. It's an FA Cup final. We've got to do it, man. It's a big game. Yeah, big game, innit? So, had to be done. Max on lead. Diesel, cheer me up, mate. We're going to lose another final. Listen, you got time, albeit you ain't got a lot of time. Havertz has come on. I think he's coming from Mason Mount. So Mason Mount's got off. Kai Havertz has come on. Still Chelsea 0, Leicester 1 as I'm in the 75th minute. Callum Hudson-Odoi is about to come on as well. Sorry, no. Havertz has come on for Jorginho. Hudson-Odoi is coming on for Azpilicueta. So, yeah, Tommy Tickle, I should say. Big up to Stan the man. Tommy Tickle, he's going for it. He's going all out attack now. They need a goal. They've got around about 16, 17 minutes. Personally, I want Leicester to win this. I hope they do. I think, if I'm honest, I think every neutral really is probably supporting Leicester right now. I don't want to give Arteta funds for the summer. Doesn't matter who he buys, he won't know how to manage them. Chris, exactly. This is what Terence thinks, Chris. He thinks, just give Arteta 200 million. He'll go out and get some decent players, and then that's it. Voila, done. Magic wand, will be a lot better. Doesn't matter who he buys. I'm with you, Chris. We could get Messi and Ronaldo next season. Arteta will ruin them. Yeah, he just doesn't. He doesn't improve players. He regresses players. He makes players worse. So it's not a case of the money. That's irrelevant for me. The money or who he buys. Thomas Partey's come and he looks a shadow of the player that he was. And I know there is a proper top player in there, but Arteta is not getting the best out of him. So a lot of fans at the moment are turning on Partey. No. Let's see what he does under a top manager. Top manager. If he's still producing like this, and you've got no one alongside him, no one decent, like a Bissouma, then fair enough. Go for him. Until then, I'm not going to get on Thomas Partey. I'm looking at the coaching now. Oh, header by Chelsea. Schmeichel saved it, got out for a corner. That was a header by Chilwell, I believe. Ben Chilwell. Oh, actually, he saved it, but that hit the post. It's hit the post. It's hit the post. Yep, hit the post. Oh, close. That was close. Oh, Christ. That was close. Corner by Chelsea, cleared by Leicester. Chelsea just going to attack. And it wouldn't surprise me. They attack, they lose the ball, and Leicester on the counter-attack just finish them. They'll try and, pin a long ball over to Vardy, something for him to run onto. And his pace, just leave the defender for dead. N'Golo Kante on the ball. He's passed it to Rudiger. Right, long ball forward from God, great pass. Callum Hudson-Odoi. Oh, free kick though to Leicester. He might have been offside. I think he was offside. Yeah, free kick to Leicester. Right, what else we got in here? Delwyn, big up yourself. You have to strengthen some of your players. He's not good enough. Mate, if you're talking about us, some? All of them, Delwyn. Bar one or two. To here. Come on, Leicester, score, please. One more. 10 minutes to go, plus added time. Christ, time is running out. Chelsea. Oh, look at. Oh, hang on. Look who we've got in the chat. Hi, Diesel. Terence is in bed with me. We just got out the hot tub. He said that you are deluded and show him the evidence. Show him the evidence that I'm not the best manager in the league and I have 2 more trophies than Mourinho. God dear. Do you know, see, this is what I'm saying. You know, Terence fooled by an FA Cup and a Community Shield. What can it be? Guys, you've seen me. You know, you've seen us argue, you've seen us row, you've seen us debate. I can't say anymore. I can't do anymore. I can't. I've tried to show him. He just doesn't want to know. What'd you do? What'd you do with something like that? You know, if the sky's blue, to Terry it's purple. You know, you just some people you just can't. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, he's got to see someone. I've offered to pay for it. Terence said he'd give it some serious consideration. So yeah, let's see what he comes back with. 114 likes. Come on, smash them. We want 150. Yes, come on, Chris. 150. Come on. Let's at least get that. Arteta would be subbing off Messi and Ronaldo, laugh aloud, if we got them where we need a goal. Exactly, mate. That's what I'm saying. He ruins players. You know? Don't care what anyone says. He's ruining players. They're regressing. And do you know what makes me laugh, right, as well? Yeah? The whole line of he's a really good coach. He's meant to be a really good coach, right? A lot of people have, you know, talked him up. If he's a really good coach, name me 2 players he's improved. 2. You know what I'm saying? Now, then name me players who have regressed. You can name all of them. But he's meant to be a really good coach. So if he's a really good coach, right, surely the majority of these players would have improved their game tenfold. You see what I mean? You just like, come on. He needs to understand the Charity Shield is not a... Mate, I've told him, Warren, listen, some fans will reach, yeah? And they'll... Years ago, he never would have counted that. But because of how piss poor we are at the moment, you know, he will. That just goes to show just how bad we are, mate. You know, gosh, you're knocking one out over a Charity Shield. Really? Come on. Unbelievable. I won't be best man to that London boy. No way. No chance. No, I won't even be there. No chance. AJ, big up yourself, man. Anytime, bruv. Anytime. Has he been to see anyone? No, he's giving it some serious consideration. I've offered to pay for it, mate. He's going to come back to me. So yeah, next time we do a stream, Warren, then you see him on, ask him what his faults are. Arteta hasn't brought in any of the youth, has he? He's leaving Martinelli out the picture. Yeah, out of the picture only until now. Exactly. One of the very rare bright young talents we've got. Right, he can't even get a game. He comes in, does the business, plays really well, shows he wants it. Yeah, and what's his reward on the bench? Like, oh man, I don't this manager. But you know what? No one puts it on him. That's what winds me up. No one puts it on him. You know, it's like everyone has to walk around it. You know, walk on eggshells with Arteta. Why? This is why I've lost so much respect, right, for a lot of these ex-Arsenal players. There's only 1 or 2 who actually speak the truth. The others, they just give Arteta a pass. These are the same ex-Arsenal players, right, who laid into Unai Emery, but yet Arteta, who's worse, gets a pass. And we can't question these ex-Arsenal players because they're ex-Arsenal. Fuck all that. No, I'm not having that. Say something out of 10, I'm going to call you out on it. It's as simple as that. Got the best interest for the club. But have you really? Have you really? So what is so different to this man from Unai Emery? You were very quick to slag Unai Emery off, but when it's Arteta, yeah, not as quick, are you? Not as quick. There you go. Agendas. Anyway, yeah, funniest quote ever from Claude. It's the letter of the law. Honestly, his one-liners, mate, were class. Miss them. Diesel, how are you going to celebrate when Terry will be finally Arteta out? It will be a special day. Yep. What we're going to do is a celebration stream, Robert. We're gonna get a couple of bottles of champagne, and we're going to have a proper lit stream, mate. That's what we're going to do. Unfortunately, I don't think that day's ever going to come. To be honest with you, I think Terence is mesmerised by Arteta's Spanish good looks. Personally, I think he's got a thing for him. I don't know what else it could be. What else could it be? I just don't understand it. He dresses well, wears the old Gucci, and yeah, I don't know what else it is, mate. I really don't. If you guys know, you tell me. You watch us. I don't know. Right. 84 and a half minutes gone. Corner to Leicester. Tielemans is taking it. In comes the cross. Oh, good. Yeah, good. Oh, my God, there's no one there. Bypassed all the players, but have no fear. It's come back. Oh, no, it's gone out for a goal kick to Chelsea. Jamie Vardy tried to do a backflip. Goal kick to Chelsea. Tommy Tickle's out of his seat. He's not happy with what he's seeing. Right, Chelsea on the attack. Callum Hudson-Odoi is on the ball. Back to Thiago Silva. To Rudiger. To Kante. Kante's driving forward now. Nice little pass there to Kai Havertz. Hudson-Odoi. He's on the right-hand side of the pitch here. Cross has come in. Well defended by Leicester. Headed out. Rudiger's on the ball. And N'Golo Kante again. Reece James passes it out wide right to Callum Hudson-Odoi. Taking his man on. Trying to get the cross in. He's gone back now to Reece James. He's crossed it in, Reece James. Oh! Oh, what a save. Oh, that was a shot by Mason Mount. Oh, I've got to see that again. Oh, what people. Oh, my God. What a save. And he hit that. Mason Mount really hit that. That was going at some pace. Oh, Schmeichel saved that well. Yeah, went out for a corner. Oh! Right, Schmeichel's got the ball. I'll tell you something. Leicester could pull this off, you know. What a save. Oh, class. Oh, what a save. Oh, when you see it in slow motion, you admire it even more. My God, Mason Mount hit that ball hard. And Schmeichel got a hand to it. Good save. I love seeing goalkeeping like that. What else we got? Diesel, have you heard what Ollie said the other day? When our fans are back in the stadium, we will have a tighter defence. Don't know. Yeah. Do you know what, Tony? Here's another one. I don't rate Solskjaer. I know people are going to say, wang in a minute, Diesel. Man United a second, yeah? And they're in a fight, they're in the Europa League final. So you could say he's done all right. I don't rate him. I don't know what it is. I just don't. He's another, I don't know. I say he's another Arteta, but obviously he's out of the two. You've got to say Solskjaer's better, isn't you? But I I wouldn't have either of them. I don't know. I like a certain profile of manager. For me, lucky to have got that job anyway, because the Man United job, that's one of the biggest jobs in world football. And to have given it to him, boy, lucky man. I'm telling you, a very lucky man. But I just don't rate him. I can't help it. I just don't. I like managers who have that aura about them. You know, they walk into a room, people sit up and take notice. You know, only truly world-class managers. You know, listen, I said it before. Oh, hang on, what's this? No way! Oh, my thing's buffering. Hang on. Oh my God! Chelsea have equalised. I've just seen it. What an absolute mix-up. Oh, man. I've got to see that again in slow motion. That looked like an own goal for me. Oh, hang on. This is going to be VAR. Oh, Soyuncu cleared it, but as he's tried to clear it, he's come off Tillemans. And it's gone into the own goal, but I think it's gone to VAR. So what's he done? Hang on. What's going on here? I think he's given the goal. No, he hasn't. The goal's not been given. No goal. Offside. Wow. 89 minutes gone. Brendan Rodgers. He looks one relieved man. Tommy Tickle is fuming. The Leicester fans are going wild. Chelsea 0, Leicester 1, still as it stands. Offside. One Leicester fan in particular cannot believe it. The Chelsea fans are in absolute shock. Oh my God. 5 minutes of injury time now, guys. 5 minutes of injury time. Wow. This is going to be, this is going to be a good 5 minutes. This is going to be proper. Chelsea need to throw the kitchen sink and some. Jamie Vardy was on the ball. Reece James has literally just shoved him off the ball. Literally, not even hit it. Threw him off the ball. That is frustration. Jamie Vardy just running away laughing. He knows he's got him. This is what I'm saying, people. One-upmanship. That's what it's all about. You know, it's playing smart. It's that dirty side of the game, that devil side. You know, we don't have that, unfortunately. You know, Jack Grealish is very much like that. Jack Grealish is a wind-up merchant. You know, that's why he's the most foul player in the Premier League. He's a wind-up merchant, but he gets kicked to bits. Jack Grealish, he gets kicked to bits, but you know what? He ruffles feathers. He winds the players up. I'm so he's so behind. Unai is still in charge of Arsenal. Mate, I'm not far off, trust me. Tommy Tick. Oh, go on, Diego. 10 minutes? I can't be 10 minutes behind. Hang on. No way. Blimey, I might be. I mean, 93-18, 93-19, 93-20. That's where I am. Liam Vince, good guys never win, said Jose Mourinho. Exactly, Liam. Exactly, mate. Yeah. It's how football is nowadays, mate. You know, nice guys. You don't win nothing. I watched that actually, and I totally agreed with everything that Mourinho said. You know, you've got to be a bunch of bastards. You know, got to be. You know, street smart. You know, be street smart on the pitch. Unfortunately, we're not. We're too nice. That's the problem. We're too nice. We ain't got a clue. Our players, they ain't got a clue. Kieran Tierney's the only one I look at and think, yeah, you know what? Scottish warrior. You know, he should be our captain next season. He should have been captain this season. Yeah. If he can sort out because he is a little bit injury prone, if he can sort that out, I'll tell you something. For me, he's captain all day long. How we can all see it, but they can't see it, I'll never know. I'll never understand it. Right, N'Golo Kante, go on, charge him through. I'll tell you something. I love Kante. Again, a player we could have had. But nope. I'll tell you what, based on what I'm seeing at the moment, I'll tell you something, Man City have got that Champions League sewn up. I honestly thought Chelsea would have won this. My God, right, it's over. I know you guys said it was over and I'm so behind, but it's now over on mine. Leicester have won. Blimey, some of the players, they can't believe it. They're on the floor. They're laying down on the pitch. They're in absolute shock. Leicester fans are going absolutely crazy. And do you know what? I will say this. Yeah, I quite like Leicester. I like how they run. I like how they operate as a club. And rest in peace to their owner who passed away. This is for him and the family. This is for him, you know. And do you know what? Fair play to Leicester. Fair play to him. They've won it for him, and he was a very good owner. And I know he was from from the feedback I've had, and Lee Chappie has sort of told us the chairman was loved. You know, he had Leicester in his heart. He had nothing but good intentions for the club. Yeah, this is for him. So do you know what? Yeah, look, there's even. If we have the courage to pursue them, so that's a little saying there. Yeah, it's actually got a picture of the chairman there in the stands. That's really nice. Nice touch, classy. I like that. Decent club, really good family club. Leicester, fair play to him. Congrats. Any Leicester fans in the chat? Well done to you. Arsenal Manic, big up the Foxes, exactly. London boy, Leicester, well deserved. Vistra, Karma. There's Karma for Tuchel starting this inferior lineup. Love Leicester and Brendan. Congrats to them. Brendan Rodgers, mate, I'll tell you what. I liked him at Liverpool. A lot of you Liverpool fans, you guys in the chat, some of you, very, not you guys personally, but a lot of your fans were very, very harsh towards Rodgers. I don't think he did bad at Liverpool, but for whatever reason, he gets slated by a lot of Liverpool fans, for his time there. He come very close to winning you guys the league. I think he did well. I've never understood that. I've never understood why Rodgers got such a grilling from a lot of the Liverpool fans. I've never got it. There are some players and managers that clubs just don't like. I look at Frank Lampard, right, at Chelsea, yeah? Believe it or not, a lot of Chelsea fans don't like Frank. They don't like him. Never have done. And that's well known. That's been going for years. Whereas they love John Terry. John Terry's a god at Chelsea. For me, Lampard wasn't anywhere near as revered as what John Terry was. There's a large section of the Chelsea fan base who have never liked Frank. Whether that be because he came from West Ham, I don't know. They've never liked him. Some clubs are just funny with certain managers and players. It's mad. Tony Kelly, congrats to Rodgers. Delighted for him, exactly. Brendan done well at Liverpool, just unlucky. That's all. Yeah, I thought he done well there, man. Honestly, because I know we've got a lot of Liverpool fans in the chat. What was your take on Rodgers? I thought he did well at your place, man. I thought he was handing out a little bit, if I'm honest. Winning the FA Cup lately isn't for everyone, is it? Come on, Chris. I've read that one anyway. Yeah, just unlucky. Static. Diesel, big respect to Leicester. Arsenal need to learn from. Yeah, we do, mate. That is what you call. That is an example of a properly run club. Yeah, a proper run club. I'm telling you. You're off now, mate. No worries. Look, go and rest your voice. All right. If you can't be naughty, be good. Static. Come on. The FA Cup still has magic. Yeah, I love the FA Cup, mate. I always will. Old school. London boy would take Brendan any day over Arteta. I just know he would do a better job if he wasn't bad at Liverpool. No, mate, I'll take Rodgers like that in a heartbeat. And do you know what? I said it at the start of the stream. I honestly think Rodgers, he'd be a really good fit for Arsenal. I really do. And do you know what? I still think we could get him, you know. Listen, you're all going to say I'm being mad. Why would he leave Leicester? Let's have it right. Arsenal are, in my opinion, Arsenal are still a big pull, right? It's a lure. It's still a lure. We're in London. You know, we've got a 60,000-seater stadium, yeah? The training facilities, you know, we're massive globally. You know what I mean? It's all there. You know, I keep saying this, and this is what I keep arguing with Terence and a few others. When it's all there for someone. We're like a sleeping giant. It just takes the right man to come in and just see it all. You know, it's all there just waiting for someone to drive it forward. Yeah, and what better than someone to come in and be the hero? You know, it is a lure. Listen, we all know, we all pay our managers extremely well. Right, we've got this prick at the moment who's on £6 million a year. Yeah, right. He was a janitor the other day. He's now the CEO. Right, hence the manager of us, Mikel Arteta, £6 million a year. So that just proves we pay our managers extremely well. Arsene Wenger, what was he on? Can you remember? Pay rise every season in, season out, on a pay rise plus a bonus on top of that. Right, so we do pay our managers extremely well. So put the money down, go and get him. You know, show intent. Brendan Rodgers to replace Southgate. I've seen Southgate getting linked with Spurs. Oh Christ! If only. Yeah, if he goes there, I've pissed myself. I don't know any Spurs fan who would want Southgate at their club. But you never know. You never know. Diesel, should Arsenal appoint Rodgers? All day long, Menick. All day long. All day long. Give him what he wants. Go and get him. I've always liked Rodgers. Very good manager. Very good manager. Gets his point across, honestly. And they play for him. You know. You could just tell, like, he's tactically astute. He's a very good, man manager. He gets the best out of players. I think Rodgers is brilliant. Go and get him. Kenny Ken. Hope you're well, mate.
Diesel.
I'm shocked, Kenny. I thought
Diesel.
Chelsea were going to win that. Can you hear me?
Diesel.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It's pandemonium in my home. It's pandemonium. My wife's
I can imagine. I can imagine.
She's crying. My mother-in-law's phone. She's crying. It's pandemonium. Wes Morgan comes on, they're Mr. Leicester City, and he scores an own goal, then VAR saves them. The minute they showed VAR, and I saw, man, put the ball in, I thought, this is good. This can't be awarded. Leicester City, we thought Chelsea were going to win it because they're the ones who look off the pace. But all of a sudden, you let him shoot from all that distance. Poor. From first was Reece James.
Reece James, isn't it? He lost the ball. Yeah.
But I'm not too funny, right? Jorginho, you've got to get tight to Tielemans. And so is Conte. You need to tell him, get tight. We see it many times in the Premiership where he's had chances and he's shot from 30 yards. As you know that Kepa from distance, he is no good from that distance. You know that probably if Mendy was in goal, he would have got to that. And that's the thing with Chelsea. They're looking tired now. They're looking very, very tired.
Yeah.
Huge energy displays. And to say on a big pitch like Wembley, it's got to them. But Chelsea fans who watch, I know there's a lot of Chelsea fans, wipe your mouths. You've got 3 more games that are now bigger than this. This is over now. You've got to carry on. But for Leicester City, congratulations. And now you've got to enjoy, celebrate, because this hasn't happened to you before. But you've got 2 more big games.
Do you know what? It's funny, right? Because I think Leicester are playing Chelsea. Is it Tuesday?
Yeah, Leicester playing.
It's mad, isn't it?
I know you can see Tielemans. Tielemans is I don't know where.
Oh, Kenny, what a goal, though.
what you know, he's coming over. He's coming over there. He's coming over there, and he's coming over. I don't know. It's Brendan Rodgers, but I don't know who's going to get the cup. Who's going to get the cup? Because you know, Schmeichel's the club captain's Wes Morgan. Who's getting the cup?
Who's the vice? It's got to be the vice captain, whoever it is. It's probably going to be Schmeichel.
Well, Schmeichel's the vice captain or club captain's Wes Morgan. Is Wes Morgan in the huddle? Where is Wes Morgan? I can't see him. He's in the huddle.
I haven't seen him.
I can see him. Oh, yes, I can see him.
He's there. You know, he's probably there.
Yeah, but you know what's happened? I was speaking to Tade. Tade, I know you're watching this. He wanted Leicester to win because of Nigerian. He wanted Leicester to win because of the Nigerian contingent. So he definitely was it. Yeah, it looks like what's happened is that they're not going to go up the royal box because it looks like they're going to have to collect the win. They're going to have to collect their own medals. But Jamie Vardy's coming along. Oh, he's gone in the huddle. He's gone in the huddle. They waited from Schmeichel. So now they're jumping up. Brendan Rodgers going ballistic. I don't know if they're going to give Brendan Rodgers the birthday bumps that they give to all the managers. Leicester fans still in there. And they're in front of Leicester fans, which is beautiful.
They're calling really over. Are they calling over? Hang on. Who are they? Yeah, they're all looking over. Who are they calling over? They're all doing this. Diesel, brother, mate. You need to get off that fire stick and start being legit, mate. I keep telling you, You know what I mean? Be legit. No, I've got to. You know, it's just I can't warrant paying it.
I'm jealous. Are you jealous? Because you know what's happening when you sit with you know what's happening. Seeing an FA Cup final with fans. Last year we won the FA Cup. No fans. Still a great time. Still enjoyed it. But there's nothing like this. I mean, bloody hell. Prince Phillips is younger than me, and I've got more hair than him.
Do you know what I'm jealous, Ken? I look at
Prince William. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, you know this. I've always rated Brendan Rodgers, right? And I see what he's done with this team. Year in, year out, right? He improves the team, right?
I'm just stop it 1 minute. Brendan Rodgers is getting the bumps. He's getting the continental bumps. He's finished now. We can sort again. But isn't this exciting? Can you imagine this if it was Arsenal? Me and you'd be shouting the reins. I'll probably cut me your ass.
Mate, always welcome, Ken. You know that. Come on. Always welcome, mate. But I am jealous, Ken. I'm not going to lie. I am jealous.
I just want all my friends at Chelsea. Me and Diesel would be buzzing like this if it was a Chelsea winning it.
Look at that.
That's a lie. That's a lie. But I'm not too funny, right? It's one of those things. Reason we're not Leicester City fans, even though my wife's a Leicester City fan, my father-in-law. It's just that we've never seen a situation. This is as big as Wigan winning the FA Cup because Wigan won it for their first time in history. And that's the thing. We're not celebrating you losing. We're just thinking we're so happy for the Leicester City. Even though they're a good side and they're higher than Chelsea, Chelsea were still the hot favourites for this.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I said it earlier on, Kenny. I think every neutral would have been rooting for Leicester, right? And I've just seen it now. I've just seen all the players giving Brendan Rodgers the bumps, and then the camera went straight to the owner, who was taking pictures on his phone and looking down, smiling. And I look at that and I think, do you know what? I'm jealous. Yeah, they've got good owners, Leicester. They've rest in peace to their I can't remember his name, but who passed away. This win was for him today, yeah. And look at it. Look at the players. They're all together, Kenny. They're united.
Yeah. One thing I want to say: they're getting their medals. They're giving their fist pumps. Fist pumps. I'm not going to spoil it for you because you're behind. But one thing I want to say one thing, right? Tuchel, did he get his tactics wrong? Did he, in terms of like his back four? Who should he play at the fractional? Should he play Zuma? Because that's the thing about that. People are going to be looking at Tuchel. Pulisic should have played in terms of like getting more pace in the field. Because what's happening, right, is that they lack pace on the counter-attack. That's the questions that Tuchel needs to ask. Yes, he wants to give us a chance. But sometimes, right, in terms of substitutions, could Giroud have played? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think we had quite a couple of Chelsea fans earlier on in the stream saying that they wasn't happy with the lineup.
Yeah, in hindsight, because what's happening right now? I'm gonna spoil it for you, but a beautiful gesture's happening. A beautiful gesture's happening. A beautiful gesture. Don't spoil it. But it's a beautiful gesture. What's happening now? It was a beautiful gesture.
No,
it's not a beautiful gesture. it's it's a magnanimous gesture, but But I think what's happened is that one person had their turn with the league title, and the other person's had a turn with the FA Cup. But Leicester City, FA Cup winners, 2021, with crowds. And guess who he's calling over? He's calling over. It's basically, it's one of the most beautiful sights. They're both mates, both recognise the thing. But the two people holding the trophy up, and you're going to see it, is Wes Morgan, is the one who's holding the trophy with Schmeichel. Schmeichel collected, and Wes Morgan's gone with him, the clap cups in. And now, the ticky tape, the chairman's in tears, the owners in shake, Leicester City fans. I don't think they'll be getting their trains from East Midlands. I've just seen Hassan Chowdhury. He's got the Palestinian flag.
Yeah.
You know, like with him, respect to that. Understand the situation.
I can see it now, Ken.
Islam. I don't.
Look
it's
at
not
that.
there to offend anybody, but it's a gesture.
Oh, look at that! Look, this is what
this is what football's about. This is what football's about, and this is one thing about where in terms of like it's days like this, and you've got to remember, right? You've done the FA Cup final. You're emotional for Leicester. You've got the Champions League final. You could do the playoffs as well, but the England games as well. You could smash the greatest channel. You, Leanne, and Terry. Like, as I said before, like I said, steal a march. You know I am. But as I said before, fantastic day for football.
Yeah.
Leicester City won the FA Cup. They deserve it as well. I'm very pleased for a lot of their players. The first time it's happened. Jose Perez never won anything when he was at Newcastle. He's got an FA Cup medal.
Exactly.
Brighton, on his pro. He's now won the FA Cup and a league title. Ndidi, Nigerian, Igbo boy from Imo State. He's won an FA. He's won the FA Cup. There's a woman in there. She's lovely looking. She's dancing. A bloke's dancing. They're loving it.
Soyunchu's another one. Soyunchu.
Look at that. Look at Jamie Vardy. Look at us. Look at him. Could you imagine Jamie Vardy 10 years ago doing this? And then you've got Ihanacho. One trophy's at Man City, but never the main man. Look at his style. James Maddison finally got a medal. Finally got a medal for all that time. Look at him. Going up and down. You've got to be happy for
Johnny Evans, right? Still doing the business, Ken. And do you know what? I mentioned Johnny Evans earlier on in the stream. A lot of the Arsenal fans turned their nose up at him. 3.5 million.
West Brom got him.
He's not creative. He's not. Flamboyant. Does what he says on a tin. Old school. Good, honest defender. That's all we want, Ken.
That's all. That's all you want. And that's the thing. You know, like it's a shame for Chelsea, but you when you come to Wembley, you got to win. You got to win. Look at that, a big picture. Wes Morgan alongside Kasper Schmeichel. Look at that. Both been there from the beginning. Both there when Wes Morgan joins Leicester from Nottingham Forest, his hometown club. Just when they're getting promoted, he becomes a club captain. He wins the Premiership, and now he's got on. Fairy tale, thinks he's gifted Chelsea the equaliser, but look at him now. He's celebrating. Jamie Vardy is involved. Everyone involved. The club staff. Champagne being wasted, but there again. And look, they brought the owner. Great gesture. Schmeichel's brought the owner on. The owner's son.
Classy club yesterday, Ken, aren't they? They are classy.
He's gone up to Wes Morgan. He's in tears. He's gone to his club captain. Straight to Wes Morgan. He's got to Ciensu. Stay with me for a bit. And look at him. You know, he's lost his father. He lost the father. Look at him now.
Yeah.
As I said before, I understand London boy. It's hard to look at Brendan Rodgers. Look at him. No one gave him a chance.
Oh, look at that. Look, Ken, I can see it. Schmeichel went to get him. Schmeichel's gone to get him. Yeah. Brought him on to
and then the first person he's got to hug is Wes Morgan, the club captain. He's club captain. Look at it. Look at the picture of the owner. Rest in peace. Rest in place.
Class.
Look at he's got the goal scorer now. He's got the goal scorer. The guy, and he's the goal scorer's in tears. The goal scorer's in tears. He can't believe what he's done. And now look at him. The owner's got the cup.
Look at him and Rodgers. Look at that embrace. Owner to manager.
The owner's got the cup. This is beautiful. Can you imagine Stan Kroenke doing that?
No chance.
Even Abramovich didn't touch the European Cup. Look at that.
Look at that. Rodgers and the chairman together. I'll tell you what. What's
look at Gary Lineker. Look at Gary Lineker. Look at him. Look at him. He's not in pants today, is he? He's not in pants today. But he might. He should have had a forfeit to go in pants. Ashley Cole, no longer Arsenal. You know, I don't wish for anyone, but they're showing a goal again. Diesel, look at the goal. Look at that. Look at Thomas. Look at it. No one's getting on him. No one's getting him. Bloody hell, Thiago, you've got to get close. Look at it. They're trying to pass the ball to Kante. Perez, like I said, intercepts. They're saying it's handball. Maybe so. Kante now. He's organised them. Look at it. Look at it. Thiago, you don't do that. You get in front, mate. You get in front. I know you don't want to give him a ball, but look at the space. Look at the space. And he shoots. And Kepa he's only 6'1". If he was like Mendy's height, he might have got to that. He's gone with his wrong hand as well. What was Reece James?
You know, that all started with Reece James. What a poor ball, though.
Yeah, but he's trying to get Kante. He's trying to pass the ball to Kante, and it's gone in. Look at that. They're going mad on the bench. Look at Gary Lineker. They're showing Gary Lineker. You're meant to be impartial, Gary. You're meant to be impartial.
What a goal. You know what it was, though, Ken? Right? Because it looked like a handball. All right, you got Kante protesting to the ref. Right? Yeah, forget all that. Play to the whistle. Right? Your job now, he's lost the ball. Get on that player. But he spent too long. Right? And they were slow in coming to Tillerman.
Let's look at this disallowed goal. Let's look at the disallowed goal. So Yonshu's trying to get the ball. It's come off Morgan. Let's look at it again. He's made the run. Oh, he's in line. He's in line. Sorry about that. I'm too excited. He looks in line. That's harsh. I'm sorry, but that's a bit harsh. Looking at it now, it's harsh. You know what it is? It's just his knee. He maybe made his run just a tad bit early. What do you think, Diesel?
Yeah, I'm just seeing it now. Hang on, let's have a look. So,
tell me what you think, Diesel.
Oh,
come on, Diesel. A tiny bit close. There's a guy in there who looks. Oh, look at Tuchel. Like, football's subjective, but I think you know what's happening.
It's like an elbow, Ken, isn't it? It's like an elbow. That's what it looks to me.
It looks like an elbow. But what's happening right now is that with the technology, you cannot. Get it wrong. The technology is there for a reason. You know, the great man Claude. I know he's looking down at us. He's angry. He's going VAR, and I respect. Me and a great man used to argue. Leanne, me and your dad used to argue about VAR, but I don't know, man. Technology's always right at the end of the day, isn't it? But look at that save. Oh,
what a save by Schmeichel. Yeah,
Schmeichel's made 2 world-class saves. It's going in, and it's actually the post. He actually didn't. Schmeichel's actually missed it.
That was the header from Chilwell, wasn't it? Was that the header from Chilwell?
Has he got it, or has he pushed it on the post? Let's have a look.
It looked like
he pushed it onto the post. He's pushed it on the post.
Yeah. Because that was going in. If you look at it, that looked like it was going in. So he's pushed it onto the post. For me, the second one, Kenny, what?
Yeah, but look at it. Let's show the second one now. Look at James puts the ball in. It's headed out by Morgan. And it's on the volley from. It's actually on the volley. Who is it? Is it? Oh, it's Mason Mount. He's got on the volley, and he's hit it clean. Schmeichel shouldn't be able to get to that. He's got no right. He's got no right to get to that. But somehow he's got the left hand out. All the power, mate. Just like his dad. His dad would have been proud of that.
Oh Christ, yeah. Because Mason Mount, right? Let's be honest. He hit that with some venom. That was a powerful shot, Ken.
Yeah, you have to. And he's got the direction.
Got to that?
I don't know. If you're a Chelsea fan, if there's any Chelsea fans in the show, what would you take? Would you take Heartbreak the Day and Joy in 2 weeks' time in Porto? You've got to look at the bigger picture. You still got a Champions League final, Chelsea fans.
Yeah. Oh, I still can't get over that save. Oh, what a world-class... Do you know what? He's a good keeper as well. I'm surprised he's been there for so long. I would have thought a bigger club...
I think the thing about it is that, I think what's happened with Schmeichel, I think people look at two things. They look at his height. He's only about 6'1.5", maybe 6'1", and they look, and it's the kicking. a kicking because he can't. But the thing is, right, is that sometimes he's just a good goalkeeper. When I was a kid growing up, I'm probably a bit older than you, Diesel. I'm 49, but the best goalkeepers when I was growing up were 3 goalkeepers: Pat Jennings, Ray Clements, Peter Shilton, all 6 foot. They weren't 6'2", 6'3". They're all 6 foot.
Yeah.
Joe Corrigan was about 6'4", but the best goalkeepers are Canada 6 foot. So what's happening now in modern football now? You've got to fill the goal. So basically, if you're about 6'5", going upwards, you're getting a game. England's first choice, Jordan. Like I said, Jordan Pickford. He's only 6'1", but he's good with his feet, and I think that's true. Looking at Wesley Fofana now, Wesley Fofana, he played alongside Saliba when in France.
That's it.
He said, but Wesley Fofana has got a bit of trust from like I said, Rodgers. Our guy Saliba is out alone twice.
Yeah, and what a season he's had, Fofana. Yeah. What a season he's had.
And he's won the FA Cup. He's won you know what I mean? Yeah.
And Ken, sorry, can I just say as well, out of the 2 of them, when Saliba and Fofana were playing together, everybody said Saliba is both good players, but Saliba is far more advanced to have made the move to a bigger club.
Well, that's the thing. But the thing is about getting the chances as well. It's about having a clearer playing style. Leicester City have a clear and identified way of playing. Brendan Rodgers has kept it simple. You know, when Puel got the job, Puel, the first thing he wanted to do, he wanted Leicester to play a continental style and play out on the counter attack. But what's happening? Jamie Vardy was getting blunt. He wasn't getting games. But what they've done now is that they play to their strengths. They're playing their strengths. Like, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. You've got to play to the player's strengths. If you've got Jamie Vardy and you know he's going to get you 20 goals, then play to his strengths. And you build a side around them. You've got so many ballers. You know what I mean? Look at West. Look at Tielemans. Look at his face. Look at his faces.
What's a player he is as well.
You know what thing? Change the subject. He could be here in about 2 months' time, collecting the Euro 2020 title.
Yeah,
the finals of Wembley, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kit. When you look at their players, right, all of them at Leicester, you know that 11. I tell you something. There's not many players you're not taking. You know,
there's all the 2 seconds. Stay where you are. I'm just checking something. Don't you?
Go on. No worries.
I'm kind of...
No worries. Rodgers would have played Saliba. Yeah, Chris, he would have, mate. I agree with that. I agree. David Brent. I'm still annoyed people thought Wigan were a Midlands club earlier.
I'm back.
Come on, Kenny. He's back, people. He's back. Nice one, Ken. Oh, mate. Joe, I'm really pleased for him, Ken. Honestly. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, what's happened? I was just checking something. I put, you know, I was, you know me. I'm a bit of a fairy. I've got my Instagram. When the goal went in, I had to do the commentaries, Diesel.
Yeah, go. Yeah, too right.
Oh, when you see a goal like that, you dream. When you're watching a cup final, you dream. You know what? So Chris Davison, you know what? I forgot about Harvey Barnes, innit?
He's another one.
Injured rest of the season. He, you know what I mean? And he's missed out a day like this. You know, Leicester missing, and then he might have looked at, you know, like wouldn't have looked out of place for England as well. So you can imagine it. I know. Okay, the great man didn't like VAR, but I think what's happened is that you know, when you think about it, right? Look at, you know, this is like a great day. I think what's happened is that it was like 2016 when Leicester won the league. We were hurting because it should have been us. But you think about it, it's the greatest story ever told. And I think,
it is.
And I think you think 5 years later, the same sort of thing. They had no right to win this title, this FA Cup. They weren't playing well in the first half, but at 0-0, things have changed, and that's one of the things. Look, geez, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. You know, they believe. Look at Brendan Rodgers as well. Look at him. Oh, he's had his teeth done as well, isn't he? Got it. I can't see no time there, can I? He's had his teeth done, isn't it? I think that's what money does for you, isn't it? And he's lost a bit of weight as well.
He has, mate. No, he's looking well. But you know what it is, Ken, right? I look at Leicester and I think, you know, you are so right in what you say, because as much as that's the year really we should have won it, it was also, I like seeing fairy tales. I like underdogs, and you know,
we're British, Charlotte. It's a British thing. It's like one of the underdogs. You know what I mean?
You know,
He's British.
they won it, right? Then they had a couple of, you know, quite dodgy seasons. And you look at them now, with the right manager, right, they have an owner who genuinely cares about the club and has, you know, got their best interests at heart. And we can see that right now, you know, like the love that they've got. Kenny, they've got everything that us guys look at and think, do you know what?
Yeah, but the thing about it is they've done everything the right way. Is that from the guy the guy bought the club, the first thing he did is that he's managed to. I always say, if you have a belief in what you're doing, I'm watching the county championship. Damn right I am. Middlesex. I was watching the football, David, but I'm going to find out how Middlesex is getting on. Don't you worry about that. Middlesex, come on,
Kenny's
Middlesex.
watching it, Dave. Trust me, Kenny's watching it.
Come on, Middlesex. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I hate Surrey and I hate Essex. Come on, Middlesex. But you know, he's probably got the cops dentist. But you look at the situation in terms of like what they've done is that I always say this, and I've said this to you on the show as well. Yeah. You have to get it right off the pitch. You've got to have the right academy. You've got to have the right training ground. Then you've got to get the great scouting. You've got to get director of football. And then what's happened? They're in a position to get these gems and help the manager. That's the thing. And that's the thing. You can't. If Arsenal are doing it the wrong way, they celebrate Haaland. We talk about, you know, Smith Rowe. We talk about Saka. We talk about all the boys, but we need to be doing it on the level on Leicester City. Now, Chelsea and Man City are stealing the march. That's why they're in the Champions League finals, because they're doing everything is in place for success. We've got the stadium, we've got the infrastructure. Let's just keep on looking what they do. If the Cronkies are here to stay, let's just make sure we match these clubs in terms of academy. Yes, let's celebrate Haaland, but we want Haaland to be better. We want it to be strong. We want it to be better. You can't just rest your laurels and go, oh, right, once every few years, we want a German players. We want the conveyor belt of players coming through.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes, I understand, Robert. The Cronkies had destroyed it, but the problem is that they're the men, people in charge. They've got an open goal now to look. Scenes like this. I know it's only the FA Cup, but see. Thank you. I'm gonna wish it to my wife. That, you know, like from Arsenal, man. I wish my wife congratulations. She's very happy. Got a bit emotional. You know what I mean? It's screaming the house down.
It's a big day for him, man. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's a big day for her. You know what I mean? She was really emotional when Leicester won their league. But, you know, and now she's won the FA Cup. So, you know, she's done a double. Who knows? She'll probably, if they get the Champions League, they'll probably win that before us as well.
Do you know what I
mean? That'd be like pure Nottingham Forest. Can you imagine? They won the Champions League. Can you imagine that?
Would not surprise me, mate.
No, I'll have to divorce the wife on the basis of humiliation, of the fact I'll be humiliated. Not because I'm chasing Leicester, because it's another trophy they haven't won. But look at Gary Lineker. Look at that face. Look at those ears. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at his face.
It's just me, though, Ken, isn't it? I don't look at Chelsea and Man. You know, I do look at Leicester, because, you know, Leicester.
Look at Engelbert. Look at Engelbert. They got Engelbert. Right. Engelbert Hundred. I don't know where he is in the world, but he's celebrating. I think he was going to sing a bit of "Please Release Me." You know what I mean? Let me go.
I'm on Lineker at the moment. Hang on.
You've got to get rid of that fire stick. I can't even tell you, mate. Go legit, mate. You see, can you see the potential of what you guys can do? This is a potential, right? I'm thinking about the potential, right? This is an FA Cup final, right? You've got a Champions League final 2 weeks' time. Obviously, the answer is yes. I will come on half time to give you get a bit, and try and come on full time, because guess what? It's a British occasion. It's Leicester and Chelsea. I don't support the English sides in Europe. Sorry, guys, but who do you want to win? I don't know. I just want it. I want to be playing. I want them to play for a week. You know, I want to play penalties. You know what I mean? I know. I want an improvement of the Champions League final from 2 years ago when Liverpool played Spurs. It's very tension for us. We wanted Liverpool to win because we didn't want Spurs to win it. But it's, as a fans, we were not entertained. But Leicester City, oh my God, Leicester City, can you imagine it? The Cup Kings, they're going to be playing the Charity Shield. They're already in Europe by being in the FA thing. But they want something more. They want the Champions League. They want the top four. All they need is, theoretically, is a point. They need a point from one of those last two games, and I think they got it.
That's what I'm saying, though, Ken, right? When you look at the players they had out, Harvey Barnes, right? It was the other one, Madison. I tell you what, they've got a proper squad there, yeah. And you look at it, and you just, do you know what? I'm really, I'm jealous, but at the same time, you know, they're a very well-run family club, Leicester. But I look at them and I just think, do you know what? Fair play to them. You know, they all work hard for each other, but there's no superstars there. There's no egos. They just get on with it. And do you know what? I look at them and I just think, do you know?
You know what?
I am a bit jealous, Ken. I'm not going to lie. I am.
You know what? I've seen grown men crying. I've seen them crying. Don't come near me. You're going to get me going in a minute. And I'm Arsenal.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know, I love an underdog.
Yes. All right. So, David Brent, fellow Middlesex fan. Yes, I'm going to tell you what. The first Midlands Cup since Coventry.
Yeah, we had this earlier on.
FA Cup. I'm going to tell her that as well. You know, like her parents were you know, like I said, were around when Leicester got the final in 1969. I don't know which one of them went, but they are. My mother-in-law's ecstatic right now. Diesel. I repeat, we're seeing, like I said, a preview and cartoons of Euro 2020. They've got all the players. So all I'm trying to say, guys, is like I said, smash the granny out of this. You've got people from all over the world who watch this channel. Croatians, Spain, all live in England. Come and smash the granny out of it. Like I said, and I'm talking to not just this channel. I'm talking to people from other channels, all my friends. They know it. You know what I mean? Smash it, smash it, smash it. You know, and if England do well, fine. But like I said, England, what you need to do, England. Hello, Stevie. England need to get someone in midfield who can keep control possession, because I don't think England can win the tournament unless they keep possession. I'm seriously, I was genuinely fierce for England.
Oh yeah, the Euros, we're going to smash it, Ken. I said to the guys in the stream earlier on, we're covering that like white on rice. We're going to be all over
game, mate. Every game, mate. This ain't the World Cup with his minnows.
I love the Euros, man.
You've got the best teams in Europe. Right now, I'm seeing bloody Alexandre trying to have a dance. That I don't know if the bloody ground's going to cave in or something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I've got Paddy, get rid of that blonde hair. You know, suit you. I mean, Amanda Holden. I don't know. She could sing for shit, but you know what I mean. But yeah, Dave, this is a football channel. Oh, bloody hell! Does he pay his tax? What's his name again? Bloody hell! What's it? Jimmy Carr pay tax. Bloody hell! Alexandre again. Jimmy Carr.
Oh yeah, I see him. Yeah, he's in that
1% tax. I wish I could pay 1% tax, son. Here we go. You know what I mean?
Oh,
the BBC.
As well.
You've got to watch the FA Cup and the BBC. As much as you love BT Sport, the FA Cup final.
I totally forgot TV. It was on BBC, mate. It was only when Arsenal Manic mentioned it. I was like, oh, bloody hell, yeah. It's on BBC One. So obviously I changed over. The stream I was on, it was even more behind. And Steve, you are right. Kenny's a legend. Exactly, mate. Could not agree with you more. We did it, people. 151 likes.
Yeah,
we did it.
Enjoy yourself. It's a fantastic time. You know what I mean? The FA Cup final. It's the FA Cup final, right? I know the League Cup's a People's Cup. Like, all fans come along. But let me say you something now. The FA Cup final, I don't care what anyone says. People say it's not important. But the day itself, I've gone for a run. I've been all over this. I don't care what anyone says. We grew up in Cup final day. We grew up with Cup final grandstands, Cup final mastermind, Cup final, it's a knockout. We had, all sorts of things. On the other side, you had Cup final on ITV. You had Cup final.
Certainly on, Ken.
The FA Cup final is a public occasion. When I was a kid, it was the only one of the very few games that were on live. So, as I said before, you've got to think about it. Yes, Italy. Forza Italia.
Forza Italia.
Yeah, but one thing you've got to talk about Italy, they need a goal scorer. They need a style of play. Because I think it's a bit too lightweight. If you want to talk about the Euros, don't neglect Spain. That performance against Germany in the League of Nations was fantastic. Spain are starting to get goals in their side. They're starting to get a decent midfield, and they're starting to keep possession. You can't lose the game, lose a match if the team hasn't got the ball. Spain are now getting back to that. Everyone's talking about France. They're talking about Belgium. But like I said, don't forget Spain. Spain, you've got to worry about Spain. In terms of England, you look at England. If they win their group, in the last 16, they can play either Germany, France, or Portugal, because at the end of the day, the top 3 get through now. So it's one of the things. Scotland could get there. Scotland could play Belgium in the last 16 when they get it for. So can Croatia. So could Czech Republic. England's Croatia. They're getting up a bit in terms of getting old. Modric's getting old, but they still keep possession.
Exactly.
And that's the thing. It's all about possession. Who in England midfield would you play in the midfield? Because the other day we've got same old players. We've got Jack Grealish can open the door. We've got Mason Mount who can run forever. We've got Foden, quick feet. We've got Sterling, quick feet. Harry Kane, goals. Rashford, goals. But who in midfield is going to keep the ball? Who's going to protect the ball? Who's going to keep the things taking over? Because I still think England give the ball away. Why do you think Southgate wants defenders who are good on the ball? Because he knows in that midfield engine, England do not keep possession. That is things we've got to look at right now. It's all of those things. Right now, I'm looking at Amanda Holding's plate of meat. Now that, you know what I mean? Right, so I don't know. I
do like Amanda Holden, I'm not going to lie.
I don't know. She's about a year older than me, and I'm 49.
Age is nothing but a number, Ken. You know that. Come on.
Well, I know that. We'll talk off camera about that. I know that. You know what I mean?
Come on. Of course we will. David Brent, the Brentmeister General. Thank you very much once again for the super chat, mate. David,
you know what? That's a very good question. I think it's probably come too early for thing, but you know what's happening is that because
he's playing well, though, isn't he?
The thing is, David, because England are now playing that can take 26 players, there may be a spot for him. But you look at the situation. I think what England are going to do is that he might get a game because if he takes 26 players, I think that he's going to take players who are not sort of 100% fit. So maybe Jordan Henderson will get in the squad because he knows he can probably pick a Jude Bellingham. So that's a big chat. And also Jack Grealish, you know, he started game. He's played the last 30 minutes on Thursday. Maybe, you know, he's definitely going to play the last 3 games for Aston Villa. He's going to be at late score. So maybe there are vacancies. But, you know, and maybe Wan-Bissaka can get a game. People in the chat, why is Wan-Bissaka not being overlooked? Why are we talking about Alexandre? Why are we talking about Walker? Why are we talking about Reece James? Why and Kieran Trippier? What about Wan-Bissaka? He is the best defensive player out of a lot of them, and he's improving the ball. Yes, he's probably not like great at his crossing, but he's improving. What are you there for? Are you there to defend, or are you there to be thing? But in terms of Jude Bellingham, yes. The reason why you could talk it because he could start games. There are certain games you need, especially if we get to the last 16 in extra time. He is going to have these, you know, that kind of energy, especially. But the thing about it is that you talk about energy, but one of the things I worry about England is off the ball. They're going to run a lot without the ball, and I think what's happened in the later stages that's going to exhaust you, and that's why you don't let the ball do the work. Keep possession for the love of
kick and rush, mate. Kenny, do you know what? I'm gonna say something quite controversially, right? Because no one agrees with me, right? When I say this, right? When people ask me, is the Premier League, is it the best league in the world? I've always said no. I think the Spanish league is, but before people sort of jump at me, the reason why I say that is because for me, it's very much there's chess and there's checkers, right? And then in the Spanish league, I like watching a technical game of football. I like, for example, Luka Modric, on 33, 34. I don't see many players hold the ball the way he does. It's very methodical. Here, a lot of it's kick and rush, right? We've got athletes. It's all over there. If you're looking, it depends on what you're looking at. This is the most unpredictable league in the world. I agree with that.
Of course,
in terms of pure football, Kenny, watching pure quality ball, off the ball and as well as on the ball, because Mourinho used to say that off the ball is more important than on the ball, and I agree with that.
You have to.
When I look at Spain, I don't see anything better than.
One thing is that one thing you can say about this game is that it's no accident that the 3 finalists are English. And what's happened? What you saw in the semi-finals, with the exception of us, Arsenal, it's energy. You look at the energy of Chelsea in the semi-finals, Real Madrid. They outrun Real Madrid. So what's happened is that even Real Madrid got the ball. They didn't get good ball because Chelsea was in their faces, bang, bang, bang. Man City mixed it up. When they were on the ball, their passing was sharp, but also bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Like I said, Paul Smith's Liverpool, isn't it? because he's Everton and all that. And another thing, so it's bang, bang, bang in their faces. And that's the thing, it's energy which got them to the final. And it's and that probably, but saying that as well, you look at our foreign cousins. I think when they talk about the Premiership, we're very, very, very much governed by the fans. The fans like their football fast. They want hard tackles. They want everyone to get energy up the field and be on the front foot. And I fully understand that. But the issue is that in international football, it's all about possession, especially when you're playing tournament football. And even in the group stages as well, because what's happened is that you're virtually going to be playing about 6 games. So it's a 6-game tournament, right? So you've got the last 16, you've got the quarterfinals, the semi-finals. So we're talking about 7 games. Let's be honest, we're talking about 7 games. So when you're talking about 7 games in a tournament, right? 7 games in a tournament, the first thing you've got to look at is that you've got to gradually build. That's why you need a big squad. The players are going to be injured. And there's really situations where, you're going to be tired because of the intensity. So you've got to build yourself up. You look at Germany back in the day when we were kids, in the 80s, the Germans always seemed to get to the finals of the Euros and the World Cup. Why? Because they were a tournament team. It's about evolving yourself in the tournament. But the most important thing is you can only evolve yourself if, and I say a big if, you keep the ball. And I know I'm saying like a parrot, and I say like a broken record. But like I said, one thing about that now.
Yeah.
Like I said, who do you support, Dylan? Because the other day you say top 4 prediction. I can't give you hope. You need to tell me you support first.
Darwin's a Liverpool fan.
Liverpool fan. Basically, you got 3 games left. They're all winnable. 69 points should do it for Liverpool. I see Leicester are playing Spurs and Chelsea. There's going to be a situation where they can drop points. Chelsea have got Leicester and Villa. Chelsea have just lost the FA Cup final. They've got a Champions League Cup final. The press is now on. They have to deliver a trophy. They have to get the top 4. So maybe that's gettable. But Liverpool, it's all about getting goals. Mane, keep your head up. I know you're pissed off about lifting that, but at the end of the day, team first. Like I said, win your games and then have it out of your manager. All of Liverpool's games are winnable, but they have to be at it. Under no circumstances should Liverpool play any of their best midfielders in defence. Get in a situation, be at the front foot, press, and take your chances. You'll get chances, but you've got to take them. Mane's got to take chances. Salah, pass when you're in a good position. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Yeah, and that's the thing. Man United thing, you can't live with the thing. Yeah, Man United's only 3 points. You've still got another 9 to get. You've got to keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Darwin, thank you very much for that super chat, by the way. But top 4 prediction. Well, obviously, as we all know, City have won the league. So if you're looking at the Man United, Leicester third and false up the Graves. I still think it'd be Chelsea's personally. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I agree with that. Don't forget, Leicester and Chelsea play in the next few days. So
I think what's happened is that who's going to be the most tired? Leicester, theoretically, probably going to only need a point. Man United are definitely going to need a point. They're already in the Champions League, but I think they'll need a point for second place. So really and truly, they only need to win one of their games. So Man United are out of the equation. Man City have already won the league, and they had a great game before. It's a fight. Once again, Arsenal Football Club are not involved in the equation. That saddens me. That really saddens me, and it just shows you we've got such a long way to go. Even, and I say hypothetically, we would have got to won the Europa League and got the top 4. Yes, it would be an achievement. It's what we want. It's what we want. But the first thing you need to realise one thing is that will the club invest? Will we still keep the same manager? It's one of the things you've got to, and that's one of the things, right? Talking of managers, Spurs had a protest today. Was there any Spurs fans at the protest at the White Hart Lane? We need to know if you were there. And what was it like? Because right now you've seen Man United do a protest. Arsenal did one, not a very good one the week before, and they've got a protest planned next week on the 23rd. Yep.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen much of it, if I'm honest. So that tells me it couldn't have been anything.
Well, it's on YouTube, but you've got to ask yourself. Spurs fans may have some griefs. Remember, Pochettino took them to the mountain. They took them up to the Himalayas, the Mount Everest, and they fell short because they played good sides in the key games. who are a bit sharper than them, and they went and won. But the fact of the matter is that they could have gone on the diamond spiral. What's that with Spurs now? Is that Pochettino, they weren't playing the football they were playing on Pochettino. Pochettino's lost his job. Mourinho's trying to change what they're trying to do. And now it's about investment. Is Levy going to invest for Spurs fans? Is he going to invest? That's the question. Because the end of the day, I say it once, I say it 1,000 times. Because of ESL, all the owners have got an open goal here. They've got an open goal. Kroenke, you've got an open goal here now. The heat is on you. The heat is on you. Now, I'm not suggesting anything or any anarchy, but you've got decisions to make. Do you stick with this manager? Because right now, a lot of people are tapped out in this manager, and the people who are behind Arteta are giving him till Christmas. So if they're giving it Christmas, we're potentially winning the season. Could you make that decision, look at what's available, look at the coaches available, say, look, I want to go in a different direction. There's nothing wrong with saying you've made a mistake in football in terms of the management point.
Do you know what? This is what I don't get, right? Because if anything, being the Kroenkes, you would have thought that they would have sacked him because it at least would have got them a little bit of. Do you get what I mean? Because no one really wants Arteta in. Yes, there are still a small section led by Terence, but let's be honest, the majority of Arsenal fans, the majority now, they don't want him here. Do you know what I mean?
But you got some people. There's a prat who I've just blocked on Twitter called Gooner 4161. Yeah, I've given you some praise. I know you watch this. You're a disappointment as a person, and you're a failed human being, and you're a non-entity.
Good,
slagging off one of my mates on there, and you're trying to call me one of the worst accusations you could do to a human being. And I've lost a lot of respect for you. I used to find you entertaining. And even though we argued, but you crossed the line there, and I'm very disappointed with you. I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. And that's worse than being angry. Disappointed because I actually thought you were an all right person, despite deep down, but you just showed your bad behaviour. And I know, and the only reason why I forgive you is because I know you've been influenced by a lot of horrible people who I used to talk to on Twitter and used to do shows with. And I forgive you, but then no respect for them. And they know they are.
Well said, Ken. Well said. See,
right.
There's a lot of them out there, mate. A lot of these.
I've got a question. Jake's got a question.
Question to Kenny: if Chelsea finish 5th, lose the Champions League final, do you think they will sack Tuchel? What are your thoughts, Kenny? Ibrahimovic won't be happy.
What was this?
Ibrahimovic.
Abramovich.
Sorry, yeah, Abramovich.
Right. It's a good question because the situation is that
I don't think he'll be sacked.
The thing about it is that. Well, the thing is, it's actually a $64,000 question because his in trade is the top 4. He's very close to getting the top 4. In terms of the Champions League, I think it's probably a long shot. It's like it reminds me a lot of 2012, where I don't think they really expect to get the Champions League after they sacked Villas-Boas in 2012. However, they're there now, and you've got to be in it to win it. In 2008. When Mourinho was sacked, I think they still had the team there and they still had the players. So it may be an expectation. But in terms of it's a good question. Personally, I don't think Tuchel will be sacked. But Tuchel will be on borrowed time. Sorry, mate. Yeah. I think I've been watching. I'm going to try and watch the boxing. I don't really know much about UFC, Nick. I know more about boxing.
And the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Question to you, Ken. Ken, can anyone beat Canelo?
Well, someone has beaten Canelo. It's Floyd Mayweather in 2013. But as I said before, one thing about Canelo is that Canelo is prepared and for every opposition and every style. They say styles beats, makes fights. But in terms of our friend Canelo, he basically will work you out eventually, and he doesn't just work you out behind the scenes on a training ground. Canelo works you out during the fight, which means there are going to be times when you do win rounds against Canelo. But what he does is that he finds a way. He actually, he's one of those people, right, who actually fight and study you at the same time. Normally, it's only possible to fight and follow your instructions. But what's happened, right, is that you got your cornermen who are fantastic, but he learns away, and I think that's what with Billy Joe as well. He struggled a bit with Billy Joe's stance, where he said Billy Joe was using his southpaw stance, a double jab in the right hand, and coming out, which we knew Billy Joe's in. But what Billy Joe did as well, he let his hands go, because what's happened is that he basically tried to draw Canelo in, to see if Canelo could sort of get the right hand in, and then what he's going to do is move right and hit him with a left hook, and a double left hook, double left hook to the body. Sorry, let me say it again. Basically, Billy Joe's a southpaw, so what he did is that he left his left hand down, and what he did is he had his right hand up. So what he was doing is just trying to draw Canelo in. So that's a southpaw. So Canelo's looking for the right hand. So he comes in. Billy Joe goes to one side. He basically what he does, he gets the right hook into the body and upstairs and out again. That was the plan. Canelo kind of worked it out where he had his hands up, and he thought, right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use left hands now. So what's happening is he used the left hand, he's jabbed, and then he's gone for he's gone for left hooks. And then what's happened? When the hands go down, that's when the right hands go. And what he did is he's moved in the signature punch. He moves in, goes down, goes up. Billy Joe's head's down. He uses the uppercut, and unfortunately for Billy Joe, he hasn't caught him in the chin. If he catches the chin, the fight goes on to the 12th maybe. But he's caught him in the eye. He's injured the eye. You can hear the crack. And Canelo heard the crack. And that's when Billy Joe retreats. He goes down. I'm in pain. And that's when his hands are down. And that's when he's vulnerable. And Canelo's won the fight. And that's it. He made one mistake where he's gone down. Canelo's basically given a slip. He makes him think he's going to go for the left hook. But he's gone down. He's come up like that. And Billy Joe's left himself open, uppercut, right hand, and that it was the end of the fight. And that's the thing about Canelo. He makes you make mistakes because of pressure. He cuts the ring off. So basically, there was a reason why Billy Joe wanted a 24-foot ring. He wants a 24-foot ring. It's because he knows that his game plan is going to be for straight, move, jab, but also come forward, but make sure that Canelo isn't catching him clean. So that's the thing. But in terms of like Canelo, there's still big fights, because Caleb Plant, big fight. Maybe if he goes up to light heavyweight, he's got Babetiev, and he's going to have people like Bivol. He's beaten already. He's beaten like Pulisev. He's already he's Kovalev. He's already beaten Kovalev, knocked him out in the 11th round. But Kovalev's an Asian fighter. Babetiev, you know what I mean? Babetiev, thanks, mate. Thanks, Lee. Really appreciate your love, mate. I really respect it. Support like yours is something that I've always appreciated, especially in these last few weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of like.
Sorry, I was going to say, this bloke's an absolute, El Keo is an absolute diamond. Kenny, ignore the idiots. We all know you're one. Yeah, Kenny, listen, we all know you're a top bloke, man. So
thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. It's good to see this, right? I mean, my wife's celebrating, probably phoning all her friends. So eventually she's going to remember I'm alive. But that's what I'm taking advice. But in terms of like Babetiev, live fighter, like Bivol, live fighter, then you've got Lawrence, you've got our full British fighters. You've got Lawrence Collier, great fighter who we're looking for a title. Then you've got Anthony Yards, lost his last two big signature fights. He wants to get a look at it. You've got Callum Johnson, just come out, lost to Bivol, but he wants to cut. He's going to sort of like come back into it. And then you got probably who I think is probably the best of the lot, Lyndon Arthur, the best jab in boxing. So in terms of that, these are potential fights, potential Brits who can win the world champions, and then maybe they could give Canelo a thing. But the thing about it is that you can't be intimidated by Canelo. You have to accept the fact that even if you are hurting him, he is going to come forward, and you shouldn't be discouraged by that. You've got to make sure you let your hands go against Canelo. Let your hands go. He'll give you rounds. He's going to try and work out. I don't care what anyone says. You can get in the 12th round. You can hurt Canelo about 4 or 10 times during the fight. But if you do not throw combinations, he'll win the fight because combos help the judges. Dave, I've seen it before. Derek Chisora, you thought Derek Chisora won the fight, Diesel. But in my mind, he didn't let his hands go after the 4th round. You know what I mean? The same with Katie Taylor when she fought Jonas. Jonas hurt her, yes, but you got to let your hands go. You can't let these fighters nick the rounds.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing with Canelo. Very intelligent as well. Do you know what I mean? Like as you just said, he'll give you rounds, but you make one slip up, just one.
He's on you.
He's there. You know, so that mentally, I think with a lot of boxers, I think that's sometimes you're probably lost before you even enter the ring with him, because that plays on your mind, Ken. You're so worried about, I've got to keep, you know, for those rounds, you got to keep the concentration, right? You got to stick to the game plan. But you know, if you slip up just once, and that must play on your mind, because he's waiting for you to mess up.
Definitely. I think Oliveira and Chandler, they're UFC fighters. I don't know. You might know much about UFC, Diesel.
No, that's Terry's field, mate.
Terry, Kerry, where are you working? Log in and help us out with UFC.
Spending the night with Mikel.
What you need to do is, I know, like Chig. I know you're watching
Chig's on it. Yeah, Chig's on it.
Chig, Ola, you know, will help us out here because help us out. But as I said, fake your default, really straight your love. As I said to you before, what I've got to say in boxing, let your hands go. Let your hands go. You have to let your hands go, because one thing is, I've seen a lot of fighters panic when they're after the 5th round, because they know they're losing the fight. They know the thing's down. And so I'm very, very worried about it. In terms of Wilder, yes. Wilder, he had to change coaches because he's lost Mark Breeden this year. But in terms of Wilder, people talk about him not having the fundamentals. But I'm not too funny, right? How can you have about 40 fights and in 38 of the fights you've knocked him out? You've got to have something about you. You know, the art of boxing is the hardest thing in football is to score a goal. The hardest thing in boxing is to knock your man out. He's doing the hardest thing. He's knocking his man out and he's catching them clean. That is the hardest thing in boxing. If you can't fight and you can't box, and you're not going to have that good knockout ratio. I don't care what anyone says. But to knock a fighter out, you're catching them clean on the button, which means you've got to have good feet. You've got to have, you know, in terms of like the movement, the head movement and the shoulder movement. And like I said, the timing as well. And you've got to have the distances. You can't say a fighter does not have fundamentals. Yes, you may say bums, but the same thing is, it's still about the fundamentals. The fundamentals, I hear what you're saying, Nick. The fundamentals, right? I hear what you're saying, Nick, about in terms of the fundamentals. But the fighters that are put up in front of him, people were talking about Spielka being a southpaw. He not Spielka out, you know, like, and that's the thing. A lot of these fighters that he's put up in front of him, they have fought for world titles. You know what I mean? So I hear what you're saying. I really get what you're saying. But the situation is, in terms of what we got in front of us as well, you still have to set up a knockout, and you have to have something about you in order to set the knockout out. And to set up a knockout, it's all about feet, measuring the distance, the timing, your head movement, getting your feet right. You know, the back foot has to be strong, and you get all your power from the back foot. You go bang, and that's the knockout. And you know, it's basically Brazil as well. I know, yeah. I think Brazil. I think it got down to about 7 or 8 rounds when he fought AJ. But you know, Wilder. You know, Brazil hurt Wilder in the first round when he caught me with the right hand. Didn't see it through. Wilder's taking it, and then what's happened? Wilder's planted his feet. He's got his distance right. You know, like I said, and he's bang, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, Nick. I agree with a lot what you're saying in terms of I understand your situations, what you're thinking about in terms of fundamentals that made a quality opponent. But the thing is, you've got to think. I hear what you're saying about boxing skills, but sometimes the art to knock someone out. The art of knocking a man out is still the hardest thing you do in boxing, and manage to find your range and manage to hit them in the areas which you know are going to knock them out. Sometimes when you fight in a pro game, one punch power is all you need. Yes, talking about what Wilder and White, I hear what you're saying.
Who do you think would win that, Ken? Who would your money be on if that happened?
Well, you know what, Nick.
I do like Dillian White. I'm not going to.
Nick Diesel. Dillian White is my favourite fighter out of all the heavyweights. I've got a soft spot for Dillian White. Me and my wife love it with bits. You know, like so we haven't met him. We met Josh. We met Fury. We haven't met Dillian White. We've seen him fight live though. In terms of what it is, one thing about Dillian White, and I say this now, and I say this with high hand and not. This guy has got different levels, right? You only see 60% of what this guy's in. He's still got another 40% of improvement to do. And in big fights like this is his level. But the thing about it is that the equaliser is always that right hand. You know, Dillian White has been hit before. And I'm not talking about the fact he's been knocked out by Povetkin, but he has been hit and he has been put down. Parker put him down. So did, so does Rivas put him down as well. And that's one of the things. Dylan White does sometimes make fundamental mistakes. He's managed to improve that. In the last fight that he fought against Povetkin turned the ball. He managed to get his distances right. He managed to, like I said, rough him up and cramp him from room.
Yeah, it was one. He was running that. Match, kids. It was only that one.
He let his hands go. Like I said, everyone talks about Dillian White's left hook. We know his left hook, but the right hand is catching him clean as well. So what he needs to do when he fights Wilder's very, very strong. Probably Wilder wins because of that right hand. But what I think it's distances. You know what I mean? Cut that distance out. Rough him up. Get in front of him. Man him up. He doesn't like being man up. Tyson Fury manned him up. We wasn't expecting that. Everyone's always been on a treat with Wilder and able to find that distances. And Wilder's managed because of his right. And one thing about you've got to worry about Wilder as well is that because he's 6'7", he's got a lot of reach. He doesn't have to be close. He can still hurt you from distance because of his power. Yeah. He can translate that power. And even when he doesn't catch you clean, remember when he knocked Tyson Fury down in the ninth round, he's catched him on the ear. But what's happened? He didn't catch you cleanly. But when he's caught him around the brain, he scrambled the brain. Tyson Fury's on the floor. And that's the thing about the power. It's concussive and it's knockout. Some fighters have got concussive power. This guy's got knockout power.
Well, Wilder, yeah. Yeah, look at this one, Kenny. Sorry, Diesel and Kenny. My Terence can't speak at the moment. He has passed out on the bed after 2 straight hours from my mini Mikel. I'm a tactical genius on and off the pitch.
Love it. You know what? I think in hindsight, in an ideal world, Mikel Arteta becomes a great manager, but not with us. You know what I mean? And I'll say that. Congratulations as well to Leicester as well. Congratulations to my wife. I'm definitely demanding a takeaway now. There's no way there's any cooked meals now. We're having a celebration, you know what I mean?
Nice, mate. It's what it's there for. Enjoy it. Said this.
Someone's got to pay for it. It might have to be me, innit? Because Leicester won.
It's always us who get left with the bill when it can.
No, trust me, she's been paying a lot of the bills lately, you know what I mean? So I can't knock it, you know what I mean?
Exactly, mate. Exactly. But it's very quickly, Ken. I was saying earlier on, it was, as you said earlier on, you alluded to it years ago. It wasn't just a game, the FA Cup final. It was an occasion. You'd wake up early, you'd see the players at the hotel, then you see the players on the coach, you'd see the players walking around the pitch in their suits. It was a proper occasion. It was something that all the family would come round for the day. All the drinks are out, the food's out, and it's a day. Occasion.
And the thing about it, it doesn't necessarily have to be the team you support. It could
exactly,
be
yeah.
And that's the thing. FA Cup final is still the best day in the thing. And I think what's happened is you've got to realise our cousins from abroad, our cousins from Canada, America, the Netherlands, Croatia, Yugoslavia, and we're talking about our cousins from the Irish Republic. All of these guys, right? And I'm telling you now, all of these guys, they watched the cup final. They loved the occasion. Everywhere you went, Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, everywhere you go.
Yeah.
David, I know you're from Australia as well. I know cup final day is the day in English Canada. The English FA Cup final is the cup final. You look at all the cup finals, right, around Europe, all of them have now copied the English. They have the cup final. They have the occasion. Yeah. They have it in a neutral stadium. Where they basically have half stadiums, half one team, half Barcelona, half Real Madrid, half Dortmund, half Bayern Munich. They have copied the English Cup final, you know what I mean? Yes, the only thing missing is John Motson, but John Motson retired 3 years ago, you know what I mean? But it's one of those things, isn't it?
Darwin, please tell me you're not joking. Breaking news. Daniel Eck. Oh, he pretty means Eck made an offer to.
Well, like I said, we'll go on the internet after we finish. We'll go to find out. Yeah, Dave, I have my scepticals, but yeah, Dave's made an offer. Is it enough for Arsenal Football Club? Are the Cronkies willing to sell? Is 1.8 billion a realistic offer? I'll probably say that 3 billion is a realistic offer. 100. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing. What, Warren? FA Cup final, cricket, and that's the thing. The FA Cup final is the biggest game on the English calendar, whether your team played or not. And like, I still consider it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's massive.
It's like, you know, you look at my wife. She's screaming the house down. My youngest daughter's thinking, Mum, why are you going mad? She's going, Leicester City won the FA Cup. Is that it? Should we read that? She's out telling them, is that it? You know what I mean? And like Prince William presenting the FA Cup, not quite the royal steps, but next year we might get the royal steps. You know what I mean? That's the one thing we're going to meet. Who knows? Arsenal could get there next year. Who knows? We could play Spurs and beat them there. It'd be lovely to beat Spurs in the FA Cup final and prevent them from getting another trophy. I know you're watching Anthony Costa, and I know you're watching Mr. Bear.
Danny Bear, come on.
Danny Bear. But it's one of those things, right? We better get our battering thing because the other day, mate, you're going to tell us, even if we don't want to hear you, that you're finished above us again.
Oh, Ken, what? I just don't know anymore, mate. With this club, I'm shocked he's still here.
The thing about it is, he's been there before. You only don't realise it. You've got to realise, right? Is that 95 we fit. George Graham got sacked. You know what I mean? George Graham got sacked, and then what's happened? You know, we had like Stuart Houston, and then we've got Bruce Rioch. Bruce Rioch, his first mistake. It's true, yeah. Leicester Tigers, top side. But you know, look at Leicester Tigers. They, you know, money hasn't talked, and they're in decline. But you know, Bruce Rioch got a job. Worst thing he did was to try to compare Ian Wright to John McGinley. He lost the dressing room after that, didn't he? Ian Wright was big. Ian Wright cost him his job. But then But then again, Brendan Rodgers is a bit of a fool. Brendan Rodgers should have signed his long-term contract. He didn't sign a contract. And David Dean saw an opening to get Arsene Wenger in. And, you know, issue is made. Arsene Wenger was the right decision at the right time for Arsenal. You know
yeah, there's no way. Listen, Bruce Rioch having a row with Wrighty, there's only one winner in that. And it ain't Bruce Rioch.
Ian Wright was bigger in the club, but Ian Wright was bigger in the club. You know what I mean? And I think what's happened. But, you know, what's happened again is that, you know, Vieira, Petit, you know, they came along and then we started playing them, you know, like what I call man for all seasons football. Then all of a sudden, when Fabregas came at the time, you know, guess what happened? Yeah. Fabregas is all right. So Fabrizio Romano's confirmed. Well, Fabrizio says it's true. It's up to the Kroenkes though to decide whether they want to accept the bid or not. I still think that Arsenal Football Club is still a useful vehicle for their businesses. So, you know, they're not going to. You know, I still think that we're going to have a situation. If we don't have the ESL, then we'll probably have a situation with Project Big Picture. And because of Project Big Picture, I think that they're going to try and, because you know, like with their overseas TV deals, the big six get the most of the money. But in terms of like the English deals, BT Sport, Amazon, and how do I say it, with Sky, there's a kind of a fairer spread for all the sides, which the big six don't like.
Do you know what? There's a few of you guys basically saying go to Twitter. I'm on it now, and this is a quote from Daniel Eck, apparently. Ken.
Hang on it. Wait here. I'm going to get my other phone. Hold on. Get the other phone.
No worries. In fact, while you're doing that, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to go and get my charger. 2 seconds.
All right, Diesel, still here? Let me just set my phone. And whilst I'm at it, put some boxing on. Diesel?
2 seconds, Ken.
No way, I'll check it now.
So I had to get my charger. Hang on. 3% left.
Yeah, we're just watching a fight now. It's a European bantamweight title. Yefe is fighting Cunningham. So I'll just have a look at that if I get distracted. But you're going to tell me what time it is.
Yeah, Daniel Eck, right? So this is a quote from Daniel Eck, apparently, right? This week, I made an offer to buy Arsenal to Kroenke and the bankers that included fan ownership, representation at board, and a golden share for the supporter. They replied that they don't need the money. I remain interested should that situation ever change. So if that is true, that's Kroenke turning around to them saying, we don't need the money.
Well, yeah, I think they put that to bed. But I think what's happening right now is that's going to encourage the fans in terms of like what they want to do. It's going to encourage the fans in terms of what they're going to look to do. What they're going to look to do, and what I mean by that is that they're going to, the fans are going to think, right, someone's made a legitimate bid, so now someone's made a debate. Let's crack on and see what we're going to. You Warwickshire, oh bloody hell! You had players like, and I remember Alan Donald, Brian Lara, 501. Remember when he got the record? Dermot Reeve. Dermot Reeve, Bob Willis, the late great Bob Willis played for you as well. You know, in like modern times, you had Ian Bell as well, played for Warwickshire. But over the years, Warwickshire have always provided good players for England. You know, Emmy Smith, England captain. You know what I mean? During that time, you know, Clitterang played for Warwickshire as well. Great player for Warwickshire and the West Indies. So definitely know where you're coming from. You know what I mean? So I get where you're coming from. I really do.
Yeah, Sean Pollock.
Sean. And and what's happened? They've had some really good coaches as well over the years, Warwickshire. So I do get where you're coming from in that. Diesel, you know what's happened? We've done an hour. I was only going to come on for 10 minutes.
Sorry, mate. We've done 20 minutes.
I'm neglecting my wife. I'm going to have to go now.
Mate, me, you both. I need to eat. But Kenny, listen, mate. Ken, I love you loads, mate. I'll catch up with you in the chat, yeah? But lovely. Thanks for coming on, as per usual.
I think I love you. Leanne, I know you watching.
Love you.
Look, Leanne, love you loads. Thanks for, all three of you keeping this beautiful channel going. Speak later.
Cheers, Ken. Nice one, man. Thank you very much. Love you, man.
Bye.
Cheers, mate. Guys, and that is it. 3 hours and 20 minutes. I think we've done all right. Before I go, what was the like situation? How many likes did we get in the end? Did we do all right? Did we clean up? Mind you, I could just... Hang on, let's have a look. I'm not watching the game now, so I can check. Oh, no, I can't. Yes, I can. It doesn't tell me. That's weird. Oh, I'm on the wrong stream. Am I? 177. Bloody hell. Steve, you were right, mate. Blimey, not one dislike. Now I've said that, someone's going to dislike it. But no, listen, absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate that. Look, it's not an Arsenal game, but it's the FA Cup final. Yeah, it's something that, in my eyes, had to be done. Listen, big up to Leicester. I'm jealous, if I'm honest, guys. I'm jealous. They've got an extremely competent manager, very good manager in Brendan Rodgers. Very underrated manager as well, in my opinion. I think he's very underrated. They've got a group of players there who I look at, all of them. If you look at all of them, one by one, there's not many who you wouldn't take. Plus they've got Samari as well. I think that's going to be confirmed, if not already. Bakari, I think that's his name. Bakari Samari. Very, very good player. I mean, they're just strengthening hard. And they're a classy club, Leicester. I like the chairman. I mean, what I saw earlier on, Schmeichel going to get the chairman. I don't think the chairman, he's happy to let the boys and the manager take all the plaudits and get on with it. And they said, no, we're all in this together. We're all here together. Schmeichel actually went up to get him, brought him onto the pitch. And do you know what? See what I mean? When I talk about class, I love class. You can't beat class. What's the saying? Cream always rises to the top. It's true. And I've always said that I believe in things like that. That's why when I talk to you people, and as much as I won't name names because it's not fair, right? When I say there are certain people I can't stand, there are certain wrong-uns who we've come across in here, Yeah, I ain't got to name them. But if I'm saying they're wrong, and trust me, guys, I'm saying it for the right reasons. It's because I know of something or I've seen something. Some people have no class, right? Don't be fooled, right, by what you see on certain streams. When them streams are off, some of these people are absolute arseholes. Yeah, arseholes, nasty, horrible, right? And you know, I see that today, and this is what I'm saying. I just love class. I love classy people, you know. And Leicester are they're an example. I mean, we're the Arsenal, and I'm looking at Leicester. With all due respect, you know, really nice club, but they're nowhere near us in terms of size, in terms of what we've won, trophy hauls and all that. But yeah, here we are looking at Leicester thinking, do you know what, I want to be like them. That's how far we've fallen, people. We have fallen. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame. But I saw what I saw on the pitch. I saw the way they were giving Brendan Rodgers the bumps. I love all that stuff. Do you know what? I love unity. I love, you know, Schmeichel going to get the chairman. You know, no, you're as much a part of this as what we are. You know, we're in this together. We all won it together. Come on, this is for you. Handed him the trophy, and the chairman had his little moment. And do you know what? It's for me, it's a fairy tale. It's class. I love stuff like that. I love it, honestly. And do you know what? Fair play to Leicester, man. It's a club that are on the up and up. You know, they'll strengthen in the summer, I'm sure. You know, it looks like they've got Samari over the line. They won't stop there. They'll get a few more. And, yeah, they should get top four. You know, I think they've got two or three games left. They should get that sewn up. I know they're playing Chelsea again. I think it's on Tuesday or Wednesday, one of them. But I look at the situation we're in, and then I look at that, and I just think, do you know what? They got a chairman who cares about the club, and do you know what I mean? Who backs the club and who goes to the games, and who's, you know, look at the embrace between the chairman and Rodgers. You know, there's a mutual respect there. You know, it's all about respect. It's all about classy. And do you know what? To all the Leicester fans out there, fair play to you. Well done, because you weren't the favourites today. You were the underdogs. And there's nothing more British, in my opinion, than the underdog winning. We love a bit of that, don't we? So, yeah, fair play to them. As for us, well, we're done as a club, in my opinion. We're finished. We are finished. The manager still being here just sort of tells it all, in my opinion. Big up to Ken as well, as always, for coming on. Love you, Kenny. I could talk to Kenny all day. So knowledgeable, not just football, but when you talk about boxing, cricket, Kenny knows it all, mate. And do you know what? He's an absolute diamond. And 176. Yeah, I think it was 177. We might have lost one. That's all right. Warren, thank you very much, mate. No, anytime. Mike, England. Love this chat room. Mike, I love you too. Thank you very much. Jeff Cross, Leicester set up. Yeah, the setup is where we should be. Do you know what, Jeff? Leicester, I've said it before, why don't we just nick all their scouts? Right? Because they always get the right players. If you notice that, very rare they get a player and he flops. They do get decent players. And they get players that we've never heard of. And yet they come in, they do the business. You know, Castagna, you know, they got him. Look how he's just slotted in effortlessly. Fofana, what a season he's had. You know, Johnny Evans, 3.5 million. We turned our nose up at Johnny Evans. But he's doing the business there, though, isn't he? You know, I'll tell you what, this club, man, I've said it before, I've never been so embarrassed to support this club. I don't care. That's a fact. I'm embarrassed to be an Arsenal fan. Disgusting. Victoria Concordia Crescent. Come on, Warren. Exactly. Static. Hey, Diesel. Wow, you are still going. Well done. 3 words. Victoria Concordia Crescent. Come on. Got to try, mate. The victory through harmony and all that. Leicester were, well organised. And last one, Steve, surprised no other club went in for Vardy. I don't think he'd leave, mate. I think he's loved there. He's a god there, isn't he? Some players have that, mate. Matt Letizia, you know, class player, class. Some of the things he could do with a ball, but see, for me, it's a lack of ambition. But then I suppose some of these players, they just like being that big fish in a small pond. You know, a lot of these players have got egos. You know, a lot of it is driven by ego. You know, he could have gone elsewhere, Matt Letizia. It's up to him. What do you want to do? What are you in the game for? If you're in the game to win trophies, you know, and to really, you know, clean up and fill your cupboards with trophies, etc., then you need to be moving to a bigger club where you've got more chance of winning something. If you just want to be the local hero in your hometown, be a big fish in a small pond, and be the king and have everyone adore you, then, all right, I can see why you stayed at Southampton. It's what you want, isn't it? It's what you want. Surely, as kids growing up, you want to be a footballer. Surely, as a kid, your thing is, you know, you would have played at school level, regional level, where, you know, you're winning your little trophies, your medals. Surely that should be the thing, isn't it? You want to win the big trophies, you know, that should be, but how do I know? You know, everyone's different, mate. But a lot of it is ego. In my opinion. Vardy, we went in for him when Wenger was here. He didn't want to come to us. He wanted to stay. Vardy's a god at Leicester. You know, let's have that right. But for me, there's a little part of me that thinks there's a lack of ambition. I used to think that about Aubameyang. You know, I personally think he wanted to leave, but no one coming for him. We waved $350,000 at him, and he signed it. He don't love this club. I don't want him here. I want us to sell him. He's another one who I would sell in the summer. Controversial, but you know, what's he done? What's he done? He's got no ambition. You know, you're 31, 32. You haven't got the time to wait for a project. You know, you haven't. You know, age is not on your side. If you genuinely want to go and win something, you need to leave now. But he didn't. It's all about that with him. It's money. I don't care what anyone says. People won't talk out about Aubameyang because he's a fan's favourite and he talks to the fans and he has a laugh on Instagram and da-da-da-da. Nah, sod all that. You're not doing it for us, mate, so I'm going to call you out. Simple as that. But anyway, Default Dude, thank you very much, mate. Good solo stream, Diesel. Thank you. Really appreciate that. As a player, when you see the owner crying, that says it all. Jeff, bang on, mate. I couldn't. Mate, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of what Leicester have got. I'm jealous of where they're going. I'm jealous of the players they've got. I'm jealous of the manager they have. I'm jealous they've got a top chair in there who puts the club first and loves. Mate, they've got it all there. I'm jealous of their scouts. Come on. You know, that's where we should be. We're nowhere near them. Nowhere near. And this is little old Leicester we're talking about. Shame. LDN 86ers, you're spot on, Big D. Come on. And Davo the first, sell Pepe too. No, I'd keep Pepe. I want to see what he's like under a better manager. So yeah, I would keep. But he's got one more season. Don't get it twisted, Davo. He's got one more season. I'm not into this. He plays one great game, the next two or three are poor. One great game, two or three are poor. One great game, two or three are... No, I'm not into that. Show me consistency or get out. Simple as that. But he's got to play games in a row. It can't just be in and out, right? So it works both ways. Aubameyang is on 80 million a year FFS. For fuck's sake. Exactly, Mike. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. What's he doing to warrant the money? What's he doing? He doesn't look interested. He's not a captain. Did he come out, by the way, when we lost against Villarreal in the second leg? When we, you know, we didn't lose to it, obviously 0-0. But we were, we fell out. Did he come as the captain? As the captain. And I'm on about the first leg and the second leg. Did he come out? I don't think he played the first leg, did he? But all right, the second leg. Did he come out as captain and make a statement? Because I don't think he did. And if he did, I didn't see it. That's the captain, right? Gutless. I look at Aubameyang, I don't see a man, right? I just see a wimp. I see a coward. I see weakness. I see cowardice. I see a player who can't be bothered. I see a player who might make a challenge and then wants to pick up the player. Sorry about that. You're right. That's what I see when I look at Aubameyang. Not for me at all. Could not lace Ian Wright's boots. Fact. Fair point. Yep. When Aubameyang was subbed at Chelsea, no interaction between him. Look, mate, I'm telling you. They look at Arteta as a joke. They all call him Mikel. They don't call him manager or boss or gaffer or anything. Mikel, yeah, me and Mikel. There's no respect there. Some of these players played with him. There's no respect. Debbie Taylor, so happy for Leicester, so nervous at the end. Well done, Debbie. Enjoy your day. You deserve it. Guys, I'm sorry, 3 hours, 34 minutes. I'm starving. I'm wasted away. Right, and I'll tell you, if I don't eat anything soon, I'm going to faint. But guys, listen, I really appreciate you sticking with me tonight. Love yous all, man. Big up to Kenny Ken as well for coming on. Big up to all you guys. Big up for everyone who put a super chat in. Really appreciate that, and it's humbling. Love you guys loads. And listen, don't forget, we're ramping up the content on the channel. So yeah, from Monday onwards, expect to see a lot more streams. Please share, subscribe, smash the likes. And when you do subscribe, obviously put the notification bell on every time we go live. We will do a lot of things last minute. If there's any breaking news, we're going to jump on it. We need to really get this channel growing now. Right? Don't want to let Claude down. So we're ramping it up. And let's just see what we can do here. Because I think we've got something here. I really do. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think I am. So, guys, once again, love yous all. Top people. Love yous. Arteta out.